And we are live.
You don't know that
part though. Let's do that part though. No, but you're right though, Tom. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? I was just wondering about that because
yeah. No, it's a factor. It matters.
It's actually worse though if she wasn't.
Right.
It's worse.
yeah, that'd have been worse. Then that's just like pure like being lazy.
I just when you said it, I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing because he's mad right now.
Right.
Like when you first said it, but my initial thought was like, what the fuck are you on?
I know.
Not you.
I know.
Right.
I know what you're talking about, James. Yeah. Because that was my thing too. But I'm like, I care too much at times, and I
get it.
You know,
morning,
Biddy. Morning, Vernon.
What's up, Biddy? What's up, Vernon? But yeah, it's just dumb shit. But it all gets situated and handled. And now since I'm out of the predicament, I can focus on it more instead of like getting sidetracked.
Niggas out the paint.
Sometimes you got to, fam. Like, and it might hurt, and it's just like, but if you made it this way, then what do you expect me to do? You know what I mean? Like,
ain't nothing left.
Yeah, I hate that it had to be this way.
But it had to be you.
Yeah, that's the thing, yo.
In a lot of ways, I hate that it had to be you.
Had to be you.
A lot of ways.
It's like, because my whole thing, like for real, I don't like to look bad and shit. Unless there's nothing I can do about it, and I'll eat it. You know what I mean? I'll be like, all right, well, yeah, you fucked up for real. Like, shit. Ain't no way you could like.
I would venture to say most people don't like looking bad.
No, but I'm saying like there's a point where you can't rectify some shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just take that charge.
Gotta eat it.
But it's like when somebody try to put charges on you that's not real and not valid. Like,
I hate being falsely accused.
Yeah, you feel me? Like you can't do that with me. What's up, Ken?
One of my biggest pet peeves.
Yeah,
what's going on?
I hate that shit.
Nah, don't tell me I'm doing some shit that I'm not doing. Nah.
Because after a while, what I'm gonna start doing? I'll be like, you know what? You got it. You definitely know what the game plan is.
Exactly. Yep.
Shit. You John Madden in this bitch. You know all the plays.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Don't let me get on my trolling game, because shit, I'll give you what I'll give you what you want.
That's when I'm the evil person that people claim that I am.
Yep. And I like it. I thrive off of that shit. I
don't like being like that. But
I don't like it either. But
I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop myself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't necessarily like it, but it's just I don't like that I know that I'm capable of doing those type of things. You know what I mean?
I think more than anything else, that's what it is. Like I don't see myself as an evil person. I do see myself as petty and vindictive when pushed.
Oh, do you?
Pushed. Shut up. Shut up.
Facts though. That's real shit though. That's how I feel.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When pushed, and
don't
also
put me in that position.
Put me in that position. And I'm what's up, free thinker? And I'm also the type. I have a slow burn with people I love. It's a slow burn.
Yeah.
I have a short fuse with motherfuckers I don't know. Because I always felt like.
Well, hold on. I am mostly like that, but mine is there's a slight amendment. When general things, I have a slow fuse. I mean, it's a long fuse with people I love, but there are certain things that if you claim you love me,
you shouldn't do so. Yeah,
you shouldn't.
There are certain things you can do that go. Hold up, that's not part of the whole contract.
Right.
My whole thing is like, don't treat me like some random nigga from the streets. You know what
I'm
saying? Like, once you start doing shit like that, our whole dynamic is going to change.
I agree. Don't start making me feel like you see me like you see them,
right?
Because now I'm start reimagining what we actually have.
And then, you know what I'm doing? I'm gonna give you what those randos energy would be towards you. You don't want that.
You don't want me as a rando.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because I get dumb. Like, when I get it hurts more when it's people I love, because like, I don't want to do that. But it's like sometimes you gotta show niggas like,
what's up, McKenna?
What's up, McKenna?
Hey.
Sometimes you got to show people like, no, you can't, like, because the thing is, I'm not pussy. You feel me? So
you gotta remind people who you are.
Yeah, and that's the thing I don't like to do a lot.
Act like you know me. Like, yo, act like you know. That's what I was mad about certain things that have happened in the past.
You met me before, my nigga. Like, come on,
that's what I'm saying. Like certain people that have done certain things in the past. It's like, why are you pretending as if you don't know what I am and what I'm capable of?
That's why. And also, why are you acting as if you? The fact that you do know me and I know you, know that the reason you're getting all of that is you know other motherfuckers don't get that.
Right.
You know this. And you also know
you've commented. You've commented on my behavior with other people.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're aware. You're fully aware.
And you know what's so funny? Like, especially when other people are telling them like they're tripping. I'm like, yeah, because like I'm already telling you tripping. I don't necessarily think that you need another source to like let you know that. Like, you should already know that you bugging out. Even just based off my behavior with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if what you're doing is making me get out of character, you should know that what you're doing is fucked up.
Right.
You should know that. Because you know I don't normally act like this.
But again, self-awareness, my guy.
It's self-awareness, and it's also just an awareness. This is another thing of reading the room. Some people are pattern recognition. Some people just they all into themselves, especially when they in those moments, and they not seeing what their behavior, how their behavior is affecting you.
And I'd be like, yeah, and that'd be my whole thing. I'm like, yo, like I wouldn't be talking to you about this shit if it wasn't affecting me. You know what I mean? Like, because my whole thing, like, I don't like when people be like, oh, you're throwing something in my face. No, I'm not gonna throw like shit in your face as long as it doesn't start affecting me. Once it starts affecting me in my life, listen, fam, all gloves are off. Yes, you doing this shit is fucking up my shit. Yeah. Stop doing that shit.
And we're also not going to do the hypocrisy thing because that bothers me. So when there's situations that take place and you know that this thing bothers me.
Yeah.
You know that this bothers me, and yet you do it, and I bring it up to you. Guess what I don't do? Because I know it bothers me, I don't do that to you.
Facts.
I don't do that to you because I know that bothers me.
Listen. Depending on what it is, I might. That's how petty I am, yo. Listen, that's how petty I am.
It all depends on what it is, though, too.
I'm not going to do it first.
Right.
Yeah.
But if we've had a conversation about this and you're aware, not just if you know, if we've had a conversation about this and you continue to do it, yes, it is absolutely possible that I'm going to start doing it.
This is true.
Yep. Because
I am that petty.
You know what they say? The quote, oh, you get in what you put out in the universe. And all that shit. Yeah, you do that shit to me. Yeah, you getting that shit back. Yeah, I'll be the universe for that.
And that's my thing, right? My thing is because I have self-awareness is also it's a case of I'm not going to do to somebody else what I wouldn't want done to me. Right. And if you approach me about something that you do too, you do too. And you don't have the awareness enough to know that you also do this.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
But you you bringing all this energy over here, but you always do that. And you ruining my day with the bullshit. When you do this as well, we going to have a problem because wait a minute. So when you be doing that
it's cool.
Yeah, you don't see how you shouldn't really, I'm going to say not supposed to, but you shouldn't really be doing things to other people that you find annoying yourself. Yep. Like what the fuck?
Like trolling.
Vermin says, it's terrible the way people be trolling. Vermin says, he says my ADHD doctor when I was a kid always told me it's my choice to allow others' attitude and actions to not determine mine.
I mean that's fine.
No, that's a fact.
No, that's a fact.
Listen.
It's still your choice.
When I say I'm that petty, I am not one of those people that is taking petty and removing the negative from it because it applies to me.
It's still
it's still a negative thing.
Negative, right?
I'm still not what I would consider right.
Right, but because the thing
it's real.
You're aware of what you're doing. Like, see, my thing is when I'm in my petty bag, I know exactly what I'm doing, and but not only do I know what I'm doing, I know why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for a specific reason to show you stop fucking playing with me because it could get stupid, and you don't want that.
Well, not only that, but just like SPJ said, admittedly, what's up, Fabo? Admittedly, I have bad character traits.
bruh, because I'm human.
I'm human. So if you push me to that point, you're going to see those bad character traits. They're going to come out. I'm admitting it now. I'm letting you know now. If you push me, I don't. For most
my pettiness just happens to be one of the biggest ones.
Yeah, y'all know I'm for the most part. I present myself as good natured with my folks.
Right.
If you push those buttons, I have negative character traits.
It's a kindness for weakness thing. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I feel like as a person, like especially if I love you and I fuck with you, I feel like I have mad patience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yo, patience wears thin.
It wears. It does.
And when I'm at that breaking point, and
it's not this renewable source of energy. No, nigga.
Because I'm introverted, so I know what it's like to have to shut down and get my energy back. But my patience, it don't work the same way, fam.
No,
because I still remember the last time
system
that you did something to me,
and
then you're doing the same thing again later. Hey, yo, fam, you got to get this.
My patience is definitely a closed system, and entropy does increase. It continues to increase, right? Yeah. Don't stop making entropy increase more and more. Stop making it increase at a faster rate. That shit's not gonna work out.
You don't want that, because then when I bug out and I wig out, the people, oh my God, how could you? What you mean? I told you I don't want to. Don't make me do that.
When I bug out and do the things that I am admittingly right now saying are bad things to do. This shows poor character traits. I'm admitting this now.
Right.
You know how we got here.
I mean, I'm incapable of it.
Right.
Right.
Don't test that shit. Don't test it.
I'm not above it.
Let's see how much you could take, and let's see how much I can get.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah. Straight up fatfo, my nigga.
There's an old saying: "He that fucketh around is going to find out." You know what I'm saying?
With the quickness on time, B.
It's like I always say, mercy's never really been my strong point. I'm petty,
and I'm learning how to be that way too. Because now I'm just like, since I'm at the junction where I'm at with this person, I'm just like, yeah, I hear you, and I feel bad, but it's like, nah, it's not worth. My sanity is not worth my peace because I've been there with you. So we're not doing that again. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Yeah,
I hate it gotta be like
that.
It's
funny because I never forget something was going on. I can say
somebody fucked around and found out.
Something was going on. This was years ago. This was my daughter was a little girl still in the little papoose thingy. And I leave from out one house. And I got my daughter in the little papoose thing, and I got my 12 gauge Mossberg in the bag slung over my shoulder. Nice. And I come walking through the 600 block of Denison. And my man Tash, she's on my Facebook profile now. Tash sitting on the porch with his cousin Romaine, rest in peace, Romaine. And all I heard coming in this ear right here was, somebody done broke his piece. somebody broke his piece.
Hey, all facts.
Hey, Fabo, it's cold in here, bro. It's cold in here.
Yo, somebody, go ahead, start. We got enough people in here. We got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah, let's kick it. Let's kick
it. All right. Hold up, because it's cold.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I know.
It's on brand.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I just love the energy stays the same, so I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, it doesn't in his house because the furnace was broke.
No, yeah, but I mean him though. Like at least.
Oh, okay.
Word. Look, the wind is a little different in here now too, because.
No, you ain't look your.
I did. I did just like that. The wind is a little different.
Well, I ain't see my bad. I was looking down. What's up, DJ?
Yo, Ray, all right. Welcome everyone to the Black Culture Geeks podcast. This is my man SPJ,
you,
and my guy Adequate.
Yeah.
And I am Tombstone the Dead Man, and we are just a few geeks talking about pop culture from a black perspective. Facts indeed.
Yes, sir.
Now we do got some stuff to talk about today. Couple of things that's on my mind, couple things on SPJ's mind. Couple of things on Adequate's mind. I will say this going in. It might be a little bit of fussing today.
Oh, nigga.
It might be a little bit of fuss in the day.
This might end up being one of our more toxic episodes.
Oh, I love it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I mean,
because I got some questions for the guys.
Yeah.
And we don't actually currently have a woman on here to talk to defend some potential situations. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, this would have been a lot more dangerous 30 years ago.
Hey, yo,
well, particularly because it would have been a 22-year-old and two 4-year-olds. So
yeah, it would have been terrible. It would have been terrible. How dare you talk to them kids like that? What you talking to those kids like that for?
Right.
I am going to I want to start because I got some stuff, a little stuff. That's all. Mm-hmm. First of all, let me shout out my son Malik.
Shout out.
Yes.
27 years old today.
Yeah.
9 million.
Yeah.
Level 27.
Don DeMarco.
9 million tripling up.
He's currently not here in the state. He took a flight to Houston. Not sure why, but it is what it is. He did what he went around this bitch. So, let me give him a shout out real quick. Also, something I wanted to talk about. This is a kind of a pet peeve. Well, before I do that, once again, it's another weekend, another Saturday morning cartoon block, and there is no heat in this house.
Yikes.
Because we still don't know when these people who are responsible for the furnace are supposed to come in, pull the furnace out, put a new furnace in. We still have not been contacted. We got contacted once, but we haven't got the second notification of when that's supposed to be scheduled. So if you Google one day Maryland demand and see me in your search engines choking somebody, it's probably involved with that, right? It's probably involved with that. And
I know yesterday was unbearable.
Yo, yesterday it was like 22 degrees.
Shit.
All day.
It's like 34 right now today out here.
It's 22 now here.
It snowed last night too.
It didn't snow here. They said it was supposed to snow, and thankfully it didn't. Because I'm not with that. I appreciate that, McKenna. I'm on the way. Fuck that. Got extra room down there. I'm on the way. You know what I'm saying? This shit sucks. So as you can imagine, it's the not space heaters, because we're not really using those, but the other type of heaters. It's that sort of thing going on around these parts. And I got to tell you, especially in the room that I'm in, that I do all of this stuff in, this is a fairly nice size room. They don't be cutting it. they really don't be cutting it.
Right.
They're not powerful enough. Rooms,
they're not powerful enough to really
handle it. Are you plugging it into like directly into your wall?
Yes.
Or like
directly.
So it's still the same result.
No. It's just not. It's not it. You know what I'm saying? Good news though is that we recently got our dryer fixed. For the longest time, it would take us 3 and 4 times sometimes, depending on the size of the load, for the cycle to dry the clothes. That's been fixed, so that's a plus.
That's great.
Fact.
That's great. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have clean clothes.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of it's helpful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's kind of helpful, right? But this thing is a pain in the ass since we first moved here. There's always been something. When we first came in this house, there was the water heater that went up. Right. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, when we first moved up in here, the central air thing hasn't worked.
Yo. I love that you say water heater, because I work for a rental agency, and rental agents all throughout our offices say hot water heater.
You don't need to say that.
Yes, it's extremely redundant. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
no. The water heat, like, yo, it doesn't do what it's named already.
McKenna gets on my nerves. She said, actually, we had a bit of a cold snap. It's in the 60s, so I opened the windows. Listen, let me
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Oh, Bowflex. Yeah, that room that I do the majestic moment thing in, freezing. Freezing.
Shit.
The only rooms that's not super cold in here is bedrooms, because the heaters are in the bedroom. Right. And they're smaller rooms, so they can get.
So the shit can be stay
they
packed
can
in
accumulate,
there.
right? And our bathroom, because we have a heater in there. Because I refuse. Listen to me. I refuse to get up in the middle of the night and go to a cold bathroom. It's not happening.
That ain't it.
That's not happening. So, like I said, it's
especially if you don't go to sleep with socks on.
Right. Jeez. Man, listen. And because it's nothing to wake you up more. Nothing to wake you up more than sitting on a cold toilet.
Fam, yo.
Nothing to wake you want me to go sleep the rest of that night.
You know how slow you sit down on that shit. You be like,
instant caffeine.
You put your hands down on it first.
Oh my goodness! Like, come on, man. I can't with that. But like I said, since we moved here, we've been here for like 2 years now. It's always been something. Now, please do not get it twisted. I have warmed up to the place, even though now the place is not warm. That's besides the point. Like, I'd rather.
That sounded like a Drake bar. That was a Drake bar. I warmed up the place, even though the place is not warm.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather enjoy my backyard, right? Word. I like Paint Branch Trail. Word. I like the house being detached from other houses. I appreciate that. But this ain't no Laurel, Maryland. You hear me?
Well, sure.
This ain't Laurel. Now, it's cool, but meh. And every time, like the last time it snowed, we went to pick Siobhan up from work, we have to go back to the old neighborhood because she still lives works at the Walmart. What's up, Joe? What's up, Joe? So every time I go around there, I'm reminded of how good we really had it.
Yeah.
I'm reminded of how good we really had it in that particular area. It just had everything up there. Everything was up there. And it was far enough away from the residential part to not interfere with the residential part. Mm-hmm. It was dope. It was dope.
There was rarely any traffic in the residential.
Rarely. SPJ will tell you, been there many times. Been there many times. Like, it's different.
Yeah, mad different, B.
Yo, okay. All right. The other other thing I want to talk about too is I really want to thank all of our majestic ones, not just the majestic 100, all of the majestic ones, right?
Oh, finally, okay.
I know. This nigga so petty. I noticed today something today that really shows me how fortunate we are. So I have a travel vlogger that I follow from time to time. He goes to great places. He usually has great tips. His footage is good. His narration is top notch, right? He has about 875,000 followers. Pretty dope, right?
Yeah, you about to hit that milli soon.
Yeah, no doubt. I go and click on his Patreon just to see. Damn it. It's not doing what ours is doing. So that definitely brings me, it brings back to my mind the fact how fortunate we are to have the community of people supporting the startup of this company, because I'm looking at other people with way more followers than we have, way more social media engagement than we have, not doing as well in that space. So, and about that, the whole travel vlogging thing, I have come to the realization, just about the content space anyway, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. There's a reason I'm saying this. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore, because I'm doing this for years. My biggest success with this has been my Rational Warrior, now Tombstone, the Dead Man channel, which got up to over 16K followers at some point. And that's all fine and dandy. Back then, maybe I knew what I was doing. Maybe you know, it fit into a certain time frame where this is what it took to get people to check your shit out, blah, 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 whatever. And I put in a lot of work. What's that special space? I put in a lot of work to improve camera quality, to work on my narration, to try to have interesting topics and all of this stuff for years. Be more ass. That's always interesting, right? That's at least interesting, right? I have done those things. I've witnessed my compatriots right here on this program do the same thing. I saw when I got a new camera. After that, James got a new camera. Right after that, Eddie got a new camera. Building up, getting more equipment, doing all of these things to bring a quality product, hoping that this, other than just our need for the shit to look good and sound good, but hoping that this is appealing. All for naught. Because there's another travel vlogger I follow, and this is the equivalent of watching a train wreck simply because you cannot turn away. Now, I will not put his name out there because that wouldn't be fair.
Right.
That wouldn't be fair. But he is a terrible travel vlogger.
Oh, they happen.
His narration is horrible. All right. The footage he takes is really not good. Now, to his credit, he goes to great places that that's fun. That's fun.
That's all that matters.
But the presentation is terrible. This man has 47,000 followers.
Can I just go there tomorrow though?
That's what I was going to ask.
That's the thing.
I was going to ask you.
That's the thing. Can I just go there tomorrow though? Oh no. Well,
no.
Shit.
Some of those places, no.
I gotta live through him.
Yeah. Some of those places, no. But if the footage was better, I could see come on, bro. I can't see. I can't see what you're asking me.
Matters none.
You say you're there, but I can't see anything.
No, that don't matter. Don't matter. A word is enough. A word.
Listen, if that's the case, I'm gonna go down in the woods over there and claim to be at Yosemite or something.
Do it.
Or just use the green screen and you go.
You know what amazes me? Green screen technology. I ain't even gonna hold you because I was looking at this Insurrection Day. Right now. I was looking at it and I was like, it's just so amazing how like I'm here and I move and it's seamless. It seamlessly like does the thing. Like that's just amazing to me. Like
it's pretty. Especially if you got your.
I have no concept.
It will. So Joe asked. How much content you guys do on this channel? Besides,
I have an answer for that. So nothing. But on the Multi-World channel, there's going to be a new series coming out soon that I'm working on. But outside of that, nothing.
And also to that point, my commentary is not about what I'm doing specifically. I've actually come to this realization a lot earlier than that. Remember when I was doing the Reaper Legion Network channel? Look at the amount of content I was putting out there. Look at the amount. That thing ain't broke 1,000 yet. It just ain't broke 1,000 yet. So I'm putting it on me, right?
Yeah.
I obviously don't know what the fuck. Parameters changed.
Oh yeah, there are a bunch of new
parameters changed. And
like there's this new thing where you can't this is for monetization purposes though, where you can't curse in the first 2 minutes of the video.
Yes, I heard about that.
But after that, you're fine to just let it rip.
Just let it go. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm like, what?
That's the thing though, Joe. Like I said, if you go back to my Reaper Legion Network channel, I have a science series, a wildlife series, movie reviews, comic book shit, travel stuff, and I was go look at the amount of videos on there. I was that whole era, I was belting that out. So when I see these people who I feel like, well, this isn't, I don't think and yet they are moving the chains. I have to come to the realization I don't know what I do. That's it. I don't know what I'm doing. It's not them, it's me. It has to be.
Right.
And that's one of the things that actually stopped me from being as prolific on the social media spaces. That's what stopped me from doing it, because I did it for all that time, and I was just belting out these video at the video, and this, that, and other, and I wasn't seeing the result. I'm a very result-oriented person. I was doing the marketing. Y'all remember that era? Put out the little 1-minute clip. There, put up all of that, and I just wasn't. So obviously I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this shit. And it got to a point where Black Culture Geeks was the only amount of content in that way, video content, that I was putting out. You know, I used to do that too, Joe. I used to do reviews and unboxings. Matter of fact, I would get a what they call that shit? Those subscription boxes. I was getting like 3 of them at a time, paying for 3 of them at a time, right? And they would come in, and I go, let's see what's in this loot crate this month. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Right, all of that stuff I was doing, and it's obviously, I don't know.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I don't know.
I don't do that.
And this week,
speaking of which, no, I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not gonna ask you that on stream. I'm gonna let you live.
Yeah.
And this week, the one thing that really got me thinking about that too, I went back and watched a lot of them old videos, and I'm looking at the timestamps. I'm looking at how much content I was belting out, and I'm like, sheesh. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad it's there, because I can always point back to that as stuff that's kind of on my resume. Yo, I did this. I did that. Did that.
That's what they call it,
portfolio.
What the footprint, virtual footprint or something?
Yeah, it's a digital footprint too.
Yeah, digital footprint. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But that's the thing that, if you guys really wanted to know, that was the thing that kind of sapped my energy for the whole vlogging thing. So that's why I'm actually very appreciative, Black Culture Geeks. And now I'm just the comics thing, because this is another form of content that I can get into, that produce and make video and stuff about, and put that out there. But just looking at how bad Dude's video content was, how bad
I can tell you what's not mine. I just don't like editing videos.
Yo, you have.
I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah,
never.
I just don't like editing videos.
That's just a chore.
Yeah, yo. It's not that I can't do it.
Right.
It's not that my computer can't handle it.
Yeah.
That's just sad. Because you don't know what it is. Because like when you editing videos, you be like, damn, I want to do this, right? And then you figure out how to do it. And you be like, okay, now I want to apply it to this thing and that thing, and then you just keep thinking of things that you can do, and then it's like, oh,
I just don't feel like it.
That's always been the case.
Don't want to.
That's always been the case with him. Like,
I simply don't like it.
I do enjoy the process, provided it's not.
I like the outcome.
Tedious.
Yeah, the outcome is always worth it. Yo, doing it though, my nigga, like DK.
I don't like it.
And I think I do it for the outcome too, like because I'm results oriented, right? So, oh, this is gonna be dope. Oh, this is gonna be dope. This is gonna be dope. But there will come a day when someone else will be taking over the editing.
That video I did with Shafrel,
yeah, I
was like, oh man.
As that man before the last one was a long ass. He was like, oh man, pressure, fam.
There was a point in there. The transition itself, there's one transition in there where the transition itself is dope as fuck.
Yeah,
does not make sense. And I realized it after I actually made it, after I actually did it, and I was like, no. I am not editing this fucking video for any longer. There's no way that I'm about to spend a single solitary additional second in this fucking video editing app. No.
It's just crazy because, like, for me, the way my process has always been, especially with vlogging, this should tell a story.
Facts.
This should tell a story from beginning to end. Now, there are some people that are really good at the random stream of consciousness vlogs. They jump from one thing to something else, and it actually come off. They're good at that. But me, it's always got to be a story. So a lot of times when we used to go out, try to get content, I would try to put together something. It takes me a long time to do. because I'm trying to find that story angle. Right?
Right.
What's the story angle? How does this start? What's the meat in the beginning and in the second act? And then how do we throw this and resolve this in the third act? And I have found the videos do have a better structure when I do it that way. But I think I do it for the result too, which makes it fun for me to do. Oh, this is gonna be dope. This is gonna be dope. This is gonna be dope. Because I'm looking at that.
I like the random thing.
You know what I'm saying?
I like the random thing. That's why whenever we did something, I always tell you to direct it.
Yep.
Because I'm not like I don't like it. I don't like seriously, yo. Like that's why I always like, yo, Tim, what we doing?
Right.
What we doing? What we doing? Like that. Right. Don't get me wrong. Like that. Anything that we did that's not necessarily a vlog, that's different.
One of the commercials we shot.
Yeah. That's
you directed
different.
that one. You directed that one.
But as far as any vlog we've ever done, ladies and gentlemen,
that's a fact.
Tim, what we doing?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's a point.
But the thing is,
hey, yo, you gotta have a point though.
Like, facts. There are times when I do get in that mode, man. I want to shoot a vlog because I'm thinking about all of the stuff that used to be fun about doing that shit. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But what winds up stopping me is like, man, I'm gonna do all that work and then what? and then what? Then 30 or 50 of y'all gonna watch the shit. That's gonna be it. Like, nah, B. Like, I'm gonna put all this editing equity in there. Like 50 people gonna see this shit. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna put a picture up of me doing something inane, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna get 141.
Right.
I'm gonna put this up here. This video.
You guys are broken.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them things. But that pretty much sums up my feelings about things this week.
Eddie.
Who's next?
I'll go last, please.
We back on that again. Are we back on that again?
Particularly because of the structure of what we have to talk about today, it kind of intertwines with my week. So
shit!
Weird to go back and forth.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first off, let me tell you what type of nigga I am. Right.
Let me ask you a question. Because he's starting off what they say. Yo, what they say in wrestling stiff.
It's about to get
it's starting off stiff right now, right?
It's about to get chippy, like real quick.
But we do know. In fact,
no, y'all know.
We do know.
Y'all know. But for those that don't know what type of nigga I am, let me explain to you what type of nigga I am, right? So
I'm a nigga that wear hats.
I'm not. I don't prefer a hat.
I mean, he has a hat on there. That's why
I prefer a decent hood.
It's true. That's a fact.
Always,
that's a fact. The hood game is.
Yeah, I got my own.
I like Scully's, but I can't wear with.
No, I don't even do the Scully thing for real.
You got a lot of hair that's gonna pull.
Yeah, it's just weird. Yeah. It's weird.
But anyway, I'm sorry about that.
Like what I was saying.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, back to the meat of the subject. No, so like, type of nigga I am, right? I'm very loving and I care. Yeah, true. I'm the type of person, like, I'm very loving. I care about people that I care about. You know what I mean? Like, unconditionally. Like, I look out for like my friends, family, all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. But don't get it twisted, because I feel like when you deal with people and they open to you, it's a privilege to deal with them. So the moment you decide that you want to fuck that up, just understand the dynamic of the relationship is definitely going to change, which means you aren't going to be awarded certain privileges as far as knowing what I'm doing, You've
changed your Patreon membership. You no longer get the rewards that you had before.
Exactly.
What did the Joker say? The Heath Ledger Joker say? You've changed things.
Yeah. Facts. And also that includes access to me.
Facts.
That includes you know what they say, yo, don't call me, I'll call you. Yeah, is that shit too? You know what I'm saying?
That energy.
Yeah, because my thing is this: once you violate a person, you should not expect to go back into that relationship the same way that it started. You should have an understanding that the relationship is going to change, and that person that you violated has the right to do so. And you can't say nothing to that person about it until you change your behavior. Because if you don't change your behavior, you're going to get less privileges.
It's facts.
And that's just what it is. Point of
arithmetic.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't do foul shit to people that have been treating you well, and then when you start noticing the changes, you be like, oh damn, why you acting like that? No, why was you acting like that? Why did you make me? Do you not realize you made this happen?
Right.
You created this. Right. All I'm doing is adapting.
Yep, I'm adapting to the situation you created.
Exactly. If you don't like it, hey, you can get the fuck on.
Hey,
but it's still going to be this way until you change your behavior. And if you don't change your behavior and this keeps going on to where I can't handle it and my patience are wearing thin, I gotta be out.
Yeah,
facts.
But just wanted to put that out there. But also in my week, it was cool. I had a cool week. I mean, relatively, I had a cool week.
I mean, I'm gonna ask you now. Did you do what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, so my week was cool, you know.
Oh, adequate.
Yo, fam, like you, because I told you, like, off.
I know.
Like, I haven't like even really been at the crib like that. You know what I mean?
3-0.
He got it. That's dead ass 30. Shit. No, but I'll find time. Because now it'll be less stressful for me to like get to it. But yeah, my week's been cool. Like as far as work, like I'm killing it there. But the only thing that's been different, I've been taking hour lunches for like the past 2 weeks instead of 30-minute lunches, because it's just like the shit that I'm going through personally at home and whatever is just I need some time like to really assess and contemplate things and how I'm going to move going forward. So I'm just giving myself more time, even though my check's going to be looking a little bit sick, but it'll be enough where I'm still straight or whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm not like really tripping on that. But that's going to change next week. I'm going to go back to the 30 minutes. But we still short people and all that. But we've been killing it though. Like all the other departments are shutting down outbound because we be helping them out too and all that because they short people also. And I don't know, it's just been real good like being at work because I do like my job. It's just like my stance and everything. Like I don't like to work. Period. You know what I mean? Like this working shit is ghetto. Like, but I do like my job.
That's what makes don't recommend.
Yeah, and that's what. But the only reason why I keep going because I actually like what I do and I like my coworkers.
You also like your lifestyle that you're building right now.
Yeah, that too.
You got to keep that up.
Yeah. That's facts. Because I can't go backwards. Like
money matters.
Yeah, it
money
does.
matters.
And my only thing is like my lead, she tripped on us yesterday because we had these things
on y'all or you.
No, well, it was everybody in general, but she ain't directed to like a specific person.
Okay.
Right. But so my thing is like when people do shit like that, I ignore it. I don't really care because I'm like, well, you ain't talking to me. You like talking to all of us. But I've been humping on. But I've been humping. I mean, that's fine. She might think that, you know what I mean? But
no. She thinks that she is.
That means it's true. Yeah,
she's the one.
This is one of those things. Yeah, it's one of those things where her opinion on it is the fact.
Yeah, she's literally directing it.
Yeah. No. Yeah, me too. Okay, cool. But I don't feel the same, so I don't care. Anyway, because I'm humping, like I hump all day.
Sure.
I work, you know what I'm saying? So, but I just feel like it was strange because we have these things called JQL. So, like I said, we work for the Google data center. We send them parts and all that shit. So sometimes we have to send parts to other Google data centers around the nation, right? So the JQLs are that. We send them to Google centers outside of the state, whatever. So granted, we only have one QAer right now. That's the person that like after we pick the order, they count up the order to make sure that we got our count right.
Yes.
And mind you, our second shift doesn't do shit. They don't have us out at all. So when we start our shift, we're still pulling orders that were supposed to be picked and already on the road from yesterday. And then we have to do the shit that we have to do today also. That's so if they're not doing shit, how are you, and you know this, how are you not understanding that like, yo, everything's not going to be done in a certain time because for one, second shift don't do shit. For two, we're short people, and we've been short people for 2 weeks, and we've been killing it. We've been crushing it.
Can I ask you a question?
What's that?
I have heard this on damn near every job I've ever worked on that had multiple shifts.
Mm-hmm.
Second shift don't do shit
at all. They
I
don't.
have heard this.
They don't do nothing.
Here's the thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
When I worked at Baltimore Spice, we worked the second shift.
But you different though, like, you know what I mean?
No, it wasn't, because even though we was humping,
the
jaded one, we would still hear this from morning shift. Second shift don't do shit. We would still hear that shit. So is it that they don't do anything, or is it the perception that they do? Like, is that quantifiable? They don't.
Well, hear me out, right? So, remember when I was telling you they was doing this shit?
Jay hit us with the Tom Holland Spider-Man. Hello, everyone.
Hey, everyone
from Civil War. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, so like, remember when I was telling you I was doing the 412s for like 10 weeks? Yeah, it is. Thank you, Keith. Thank you. All right. So remember when I was doing the 412s for like 10 weeks, right?
Yeah. Right.
That meant we work later, so we was working with second shift. We would literally be seeing them niggas not doing shit.
Hold up. So you saying that your shift overlapped theirs?
Yeah, because I remember what I'm saying, they was trying to avoid cross contamination, but that was a lie because they didn't mix the shits together. Because they were trying to, you know what I'm saying, they were trying to make sure they didn't have a surplus and all that. You know what I mean? Like,
right. So y'all was on their shift for a period of time.
Yeah, for like 2 hours. Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you. Of course, second shift ain't gonna do shit when you there, because we wouldn't.
But you know what we did? You know what we did? You know what we did? We didn't do shit either. We was like, nah, fuck that. Because we already know. Because we already know. Because the thing is, because we already know what they do like before the 412s. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We already know that. Because listen. So we'll have our whole fucking like floor clean, like everything's out. Oh, floor clean. We come back in the morning. Nothing's QA'd. There's just shit there, a bunch of shit that we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. So it's just evident. Y'all niggas don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right there. That's quantifiable.
You feel me? Like, at the floor, like, if there was like 1 or 2 pallets there, like, niggas ain't get to it. Then it's in the small orders. Then it's like, all right, cool.
God damn it, Tim.
I'll let y'all have that. Damn, he did that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like them niggas really don't know shit. So, shorty, like, she got like, our lead got mad. It was like, oh, you guys are going to QA the JQLs are not ready yet. I'm like, first off, like, it's only like 2:00, and the JQLs don't go out until like they like the last things that go out. So we got time, my nigga. Like, they can get QA'd and wrapped up real quick because we do be fast. Like, and then sometimes I'll be helping QA too because that's how I started. No, I know how to do like a bunch of shit at that job.
Yeah.
But I was just like, yo, but you know, we've been short people and we've been killing it this whole week. You had no problem. One time shit goes wrong. Instead of like trying to facilitate it to make it work for everybody, you want to get mad and yell at us?
Yes.
I'm like, okay, cool. That's what's up. But just notice that, like, yo, you doing that shit is why people don't really like you like that.
Right. Yeah.
So just know there's going to be consequences. We're going to do the job. We're still going to do what we got to do. But just realize you talking to us like that is going to make us feel the type of way.
Sure.
And then ain't no telling if next week less shit will get done because we're gonna be like, nah, fuck you. Like,
when you're not at the top level, you want your workers to be happy.
Yeah, buddy.
When you're at the top level, doesn't really matter as much because
I don't have to see you. I can just
get
the fuck out of here.
Yeah. But when you're not at the top level, you want your workers to be happy.
And that's what I'm saying. She doesn't understand that. It's like, yo, you want us because we're if we look bad, you look bad. So facilitate it in a place where we all get along, we're all good. And if something's wrong, be like, hey, yo, why? Instead of saying, oh, so nobody's gonna QA the JQLs, like that. Well, I ain't gonna tell nobody what to do. I'm mentally clocking out. I'm like, that's not how you handle things.
That's funny. It's funny you said that because that's how my homegirl is. Like, one of her employees, she really, really, really likes. But she ain't cutting it. So she like, I like her, but it's people above me.
This is above me now.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
people
above me
above
now.
me, and I have to answer for her when she fucks something up.
Right.
I love you, but I will fire you.
Right. And with all that, I do understand hierarchy and all that shit because she does have to answer to other people if we fuck up. But my thing is, don't come in hot just because you see something not done.
But that's what I'm saying.
Just ask like, yo,
handle
what's
it
going on? Yeah, just handle it differently. Because if you coming out hot, like niggas gonna be like, hey, yo, why you jumping out the window? You know, like we're short people. You know, like we've been humping all day, and we've had a lot of orders. Like we picking orders, we get in because the DC orders matter the most. The shit that goes directly to the data center that's like down the street, those matter the most. So the JQLs and the FedEx shit, they could be on the back burner. As long as they're pulled and we get all the other shit off the floor, then we could attend to those things. And we still got 2 hours left. And you know that we work fast when it's crunch time and we clutch. Why are you jumping out the window for? Matter of fact, most of the time, you don't even be focused on the JQLs. You be focused on what you need to get done. Now you're worrying about the JQLs because the JQLs goes to Kev. Kev does them shits. And he wasn't even tripping about it because he knows we're going to get them shits done. You know what I mean?
Right. Word.
But yeah, other than that, my week was good. I just think people need to like not do certain things and read the room, but they're not going to. They're not going to.
No, but Garrett will never.
He will never. He don't.
Yo, like so. Jaded says, "Can we get that on a T-shirt? I like you, but I will fire you." Yo, what's crazy is when I was a supervisor and that shirt existed, I would have wore that. I would have wore that to work.
Yeah,
I would have absolutely wore that to work.
That would have been a stamp, fam.
You're not gonna fuck up my livelihood.
Nah, B. I'm
eating.
I'm eating.
Yeah, let me eat.
You ain't gonna take away my plate because you want to be an asshole. You
not gonna happen.
You can be gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can be.
You
gone.
are expendable, my nigga. Like the fuck?
Facts. Like one thing my grandfather instilled in me, and that's because he, you know, that older generation or whatever. Yo, when you at work, yo. Like you at work, so do your shit. Get the fuck out of there.
That's funny. I just hipped Eddie to Ether Boy shit last week.
Word.
All right, I guess it's my turn. So we start the week with my love-hate relationship for Snow.
Food. Oh, sorry.
No, there's no hate.
That nigga don't hate food.
There's no hate involved. We're not about that play. My love-hate relationship with Snow from childhood to now. So as a child, as a child, I have the thing. See, mine's slightly different from most people. Most people in the area, they have the thing of when they were a child, they loved it. Once they got older, fuck that shit. Mine isn't exactly like that. So when I was a child, I loved it, obviously, for obvious reasons. One, you're a child, it's fun to play in.
You out there making snow angels in yellow snow. Yeah.
No. I've never. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. That hill by Rockland.
Oh,
whenever it snowed
by Rockland,
bruh. Whenever it snowed,
West Baltimore Mental School.
Yeah. Hey, whenever it snowed, niggas sliding down the hill and all that other good shit. Yeah. School closures and all that other good, all that shit, right?
Right.
So then I go to being an adult and working.
Inbox me, Joe.
And the worst part about that wasn't the normal thing. It was that I was on grounds crew for a maintenance crew, a apartment complex, and there is something called mandatory snow detail. Anytime that it snows, you are guaranteed to have to work. There is no way around it.
And shovel the snow.
Absolutely no way around it. There are legal ramifications to our company not taking care of the snow.
That's facts. Because if I come walking through one of them little walkways and I bust my ass, I'm not getting up. They're gonna helicopter me out of that bitch. And then y'all gonna get a subpoena.
I mean, but real shit. So it went from loving snow to absolutely absolutely hating the shit. Yeah. So then I was only in that position for a year or so. Mm-hmm. And I think I only ended up having to do snow detail like twice. And, shush, Vernon. I only ended up having to do snow detail like twice, and it wasn't heavy either time. So I made it through that. Shut up, Jaded.
Yo, here we go with this. No, see what I'm talking about.
Fuckers. So I got through that because it was only twice and it was light.
Yeah.
And on those times, it only snowed during the work week, during work hours.
Right.
So I didn't have to, do any extra, except for one time. And I got in trouble because it was the first time and I didn't know. I kind of knew, but I wasn't 100% sure.
I think you knew.
I was sick as well. And the bus didn't come. This is before I was driving. So I was like, I don't have no way to get to work. So I called out and I got in trouble. It wasn't as bad as it could have been because my supervisor fucked with me.
Right.
But I still got in trouble.
So much worse.
Oh, man, you could get fired for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get fired for that. So that happened. And then I went to where I work now. I work in an office. Mm-hmm. So it's like I kind of wanted to snow because we can close. We're again in a position where work can be closed.
Right.
But now it's weird because snow doesn't mean snow.
Yeah, true.
So when it's just snow, then that's not helpful at all.
Nah.
Because I still potentially have to work. But then the thing happened with me years ago when I slid down the hill and hit a curb and did a 360. And ever since then,
Lindy.
Yeah, it was a thing of beauty.
Definitely check it out later, Joe.
Only because nobody got hurt.
Right.
Yeah. So
could have been
bad.
It
could have been real bad. Because like I said, I had no control. Literally sliding down the hill and hit a curve and boom, 360. So I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, I'm not pick my phone up immediately. Hey, I'm not gonna be there ever when it does this
again,
like
in life,
ever. And luckily my boss understands that, and to this day she gives me lenience about the whole snow thing. Last time when it snowed last week, when she saw me, she was like, you're here? I'm like, yeah, I'm here. All right, well
you've been
I was supposed to go east.
PTSD.
Oh, I legitimately do though.
You know what I'm saying?
And it was supposed to I was supposed to go east that day. I live over west, and I didn't even say anything. She was like, hey, go west today.
Go west, young man.
And when you're there, when you're out, stay close to home. Matter of fact, go to the rental office by your house and teach them something. This is what my boss said to me.
Learn them something.
She understands. She knows what the deal is. So it was supposed to snow. It did end up actually snowing. There was a storm Sunday. In that storm, it started off as snow, and they're like, it's going to turn to rain, and then it's going to snow again. So there are only two options in that scenario.
Right.
Either it snows, then the rain ices everything over.
Right.
And then it snows. Oh my God. And then it snows again. Which now you have snow packed on top of ice. That shit ain't never fun.
Hold up, is that who's
That's me, nigga.
I thought so. God, damn, dog. I feel for you, fam. Like before I was like joking and clowning this shit, my guy. Hey yo, because sometimes when I wake up, I be getting like little frost and shit, so I just like spray a little alcohol on the window.
People think it's a game, yo.
Nah, that shit's out, fam.
And this ain't, by the way, this ain't even a bad.
It's not a bad snow.
Bad snow.
Nah, fuck that. Hey, yo, no, what I'm saying is I sincerely apologize, my guy. I ain't know it was that bad. My bad, B. I was literally not being like, you know what I'm saying? Like empathetic at all.
Yo, it's ass, yo.
It's just how it goes, yo. So
damn, Special Space had it bad this week.
Yeah. No, fuck Special Space. That's not me. That's not me, Brandon. That's not me.
Don't do that.
God damn, you said my park car got sideswiped in the snow. His dog's been sick.
That's
kitchen
crazy.
Sink was clogged for days.
Nigga say his son's mom found out
and leaked into the basement.
Mom found out COVID is not a host. Damn.
See, listen,
yo, that's
crazy. I hate that for you.
Yeah,
but a part of me is like, yeah, you fucked around.
You found out.
And you found out.
Yeah.
But the other option
turn this shit off. That shit's depressing to him.
No, it's gonna be here.
We're belaboring a point.
That's right. We're belaboring a point. Y'all motherfuckers gonna feel our pain. Look,
I feel it.
Especially McKenna and Cindy, because I know it's somewhere warm right now.
Fuck all that. So the other option is it snows, and regardless of how bad that is, the rain washes it all away. That's actually what ended up happening. The issue is it was still storming. So,
oh man,
our power went out.
Oh no.
Sunday night.
I remember you told me this.
Get the fuck out of here, McKenna.
Hey, shots to Florida gang.
Shut up, Eddie.
I got
it. Yo, dying over here.
God damn. So, power went out. Here's my issue with power. Now, if your power has ever gone out,
power corrupts.
Well, absolutely.
Nah, double. Thanks, you owe me a soda, man.
Okay. So if your power has ever gone out for any reason, you'll absolutely understand what I'm about to say. If it hasn't, if you've been lucky to somehow avoid all possible power outages, then all right, cool. But
hey, hold up, McKenna, you're right though. Thank you, McKenna. She know what I'm talking about.
Fuck that.
Right.
There's an audible buzz that is made by the things in your house when they
Yes, it is.
So even if you turn everything off, you don't know what dead silence is.
Yeah.
If you still have power.
Right.
When the power goes out, then you experience dead silence. Dead silence? I can't sleep in dead silence.
Yeah, I need a TV on.
See, here's the thing. Me, dead silence, I'm out. But I've also betrayed myself to sleep with television on. That's the only way my wife sleeps.
Right. So the reason I can't sleep in dead silence isn't necessarily because of the silence. It's because of the accompanying sounds. If the power is out and it's storming, any strong gust of wind is going to wake me the fuck up. So that's what happened. The power stayed off for the entire night. The power went off at 10 p.m. By the time it was time for me to get up for work, the power was still off. And several times throughout the night, I was awakened by several different sounds of the outside. A car driving down the street and slightly sliding to the stop sign woke me the fuck up out of my sleep. Why? Because the buzz of the power was not on. There was no floor. There was no noise bed.
Right.
There was no noise bed.
Right.
Blankets over cars overnight. That is not helpful.
No.
That just well, in a way, it's potentially helpful, but
But it
depends on how bad it snows.
And how you gonna pull that shit off, you know?
And it depends on how much snow is around your car.
Yeah,
because you have to have footing because that's a heavy lifting.
That is heavy
lifting. You be having to shovel that shit too?
What now? Yeah,
I see the shovel right there.
Oh no, I don't shovel snow. I don't shovel snow.
That's out.
Yeah, I don't do that. I refuse. I absolutely refuse. But anyway,
like again, I apologize, fam. I didn't know it was that.
Yeah, no, you was bugging. That's why I keep telling no, fuck all that.
This shit is not cool, man.
It's not a game.
And I am determined that I will not be 60 shoveling snow. It's not happening. It's not happening.
I get it.
It's not happening.
if there's any way that I could make that a thing where it.
You can contribute to my exit strategy.
Right.
That's how.
I mean,
that's how you do it. Well, you actually already are. So yeah, appreciate it.
You be miserable makes me happy because I'd be miserable too.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
Terribly funny. Terribly hilarious. So I ended up not going to work because when I woke up,
fuck that.
I was tired as fuck.
Right.
And on top of that, no hot water.
Oh, that's that's double bad, fam.
Yeah, B. No, B. I can't go out in the world like that. I mean, it's just not. So funny enough, I came outside to go to the car because the car had two things that I did not have: heat and power. So I went in the car. Turned the heat on, plugged my phone up to charge. Went to McDonald's.
McDonald Mac
got me a little bit of breakfast. Came back to the house. So I sat in the car long enough to warm up, period, and charged my phone to full. Then I went to McDonald's, came back, went inside. Hit my coworker. I mean, my supervisor was not my supervisor. Like, hey, I'm not coming in there today. My power went out.
I'm not doing it.
Crazy. The worst part about it is roads were absolutely clear. There was nothing wrong with the travel. So I'm mad about that. No, Vermin. It was more the wind than the snow.
It was the wind,
that caused the power outage.
And mind you, this video you're seeing here. This is when it actually first got started. This eventually, this was the heavy snow that was literally taking branches down in my back and along my driveway. Like you can't see it, but there's an evergreen tree by my driveway, and the snow was so heavy it had that son bitch leaning all the way down to where the branches was touching the ground. Like,
damn,
it's trash. Yeah, it's trash.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, all I know if Keith is watching this video right now, he's probably like
he's in a winter wonderland.
Yeah.
That nigga's orgasm.
Well, the weather outside is frightful.
Right.
You know, all his rock
I ended up not going to work Monday, which I was mad about because I wanted to not use a day.
Yeah.
Oh, so you had to put in your PTO and shit?
I don't know what they put down for me. I got all the time in the world, so I ain't really mad about it.
Word.
But I still didn't want it. It was a stupid reason.
You ain't want
to
You had plans for that day. You wanted to
It was a stupid reason to have to use a day because I could get to work. I wasn't sick. Like there's no reason.
I got you. So I hate when shit like that be happening.
Yeah, that was a little stupid. But outside of that, so none of the rest of this has to do with work. One day I got home and I pull up, I park, I'm sitting in the car for a second. The apartment across the street from me, there is a guy coming out of the apartment.
Crazy.
A woman. Well, no, listen to this shit. A woman comes to the door. They're
crazy.
Talking. Shut up and listen. You have a better opportunity later.
Oh yes. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm gonna shut up. Then.
There's a woman. She comes to the door and they're talking. I don't know any of these people. The conversation sounds as if they're in a relationship, just based on what. And They're going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth. He's walking to the bus stop. Bus stop is right out front. He's going to the bus stop.
Word.
As he makes the turn on the sidewalk to get towards the bus stop, a car pulls up on the other side of the street. The dude that is in that car keeps looking over at the apartment door that's open. Keeps looking at the door. Keeps looking at the door. Keeps looking at the door. He looks at the door. Then he looks down the street. The bus is coming. As the bus passes me to go to the bus stop, he opens his door and gets out. She closes the door, goes to the mailbox. He walks across. I've never seen this car before. He walks across the street to the apartment door, taps on it, gives a gesture like, let me in. She opens the door. They go to the same apartment door.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean?
Wait. What? Oh, wait, nah. Because I was following, but it ain't land. It was like, yo, run that back. Run that back.
Dude comes out of his apartment. What I can only assume based on the conversation is his girl follows him. She's holding the main door open as he's walking away to having a conversation. He's catching the bus. A car pulls up on the other side of the street that I've never seen before. Dude that's leaving his apartment is walking to the bus stop. Dude that's in the car that just pulled up keeps looking at the door.
Yo!
He finally looks and sees the bus coming. When he sees the bus coming, he gets out of his car.
Yo, no.
He walks to the main door.
No.
She's already let it close because she's checking the mail.
Right.
He taps on the door and gestures like, let me in. They go in and they walk to the same apartment.
Wow.
Yo, she fouled.
Yo.
Now
I don't know these people.
Nah, listen,
right.
No, you gotta know enough. You know enough. You knew what went down. That shit, my bad. Like I was, oh shit. Yo.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo. I'm like, yo, this is wow.
Things happen every day, B.
Like that.
Talk about perfect timing.
Yo, yeah, that nigga was on point.
Yo pulled up as soon as the nigga stepped out. Like, yo must have been around the corner and she must have hit him like, yo, he leaving.
Yeah, yo, facts though. He got that text. Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Damn, what?
Then it was on time, fam. Like they planned that shit too. Like
what I would just simply say to people.
I'm gonna say this before you go to him. That's been going on. It's just this
first time seen. Yeah, of course.
As orchestrated as that was, they've been there before.
That was a plan and a half.
I'm like, yo,
people are always. Fabo said, SMJ always peeping some shit. Hey, people play too much. People play too much because, like, the things you risk. So, peep this scenario.
What if he forgot his bus pass?
Right. Yo, yeah, or his lunch or some shit. And they had a
right.
Yeah, they
or somebody gave him the heads up.
Right.
And he's just doing that to get him to come over. So he can have that confrontation. People play way too many games.
Yo.
Too many. And never mind. I'm not going to say
I was like, yo. I'm like, yo, did I just see what I think I just saw?
Yeah, well, Fabo said you always peeping something, so yeah.
Hey, listen. I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, yo, is this really? Okay.
Hey, yo, people foul, fam. Like, that's
yo. Vermin said how many people lost power. I have no idea. Total, it was actually a lot. I looked on the BCGz site. It was a lot. As far as my area, it was at least a 5-block radius.
Sheesh.
It was pretty impactful. But yeah, that happened. I'm like, shit. Fuck. Let me get in my house.
Yeah.
I don't got nothing to do. Yeah, I don't got nothing to do. I don't got nothing to do with none of this. I was like, yo, okay. That's what we do. Okay. All right.
Nah, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Like,
Because I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right.
That's like, you know how they say it's fuckboy behavior? Like, that's like
Bro.
fuckboy behavior one-on-one. Like, damn.
It
like,
is.
I mean, both for real.
Yeah.
Because listen,
both of them. Yeah.
Listen. I'm not going.
Yeah,
demonize either one of them.
Don't do that.
But you couldn't wait till the nigga was gone. Like
nah. Niggas, niggas disrespectful. That's all it is.
Yo, it's extremely disrespectful.
Yeah, that's just
yo.
That nigga sat there and wait till Buddy got on the bus, fam.
Nigga, by the time he got across the street and onto the sidewalk, the bus hadn't pulled off yet.
So Buddy probably just. Damn, yo, nigga, watch your crib, dog.
Well, again, it's the apartment across the street.
It don't matter. Listen, fam, if my bus is by my apartment,
right?
I'm watching, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I pull off just to make sure everything's straight.
Bruh.
Yeah.
That nigga
but from his perspective, she was from the angle that he was at with getting on the bus, he couldn't see that she was still out there.
Right.
When the door closed, for all he knows, she went right into the apartment.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm
now,
like,
forgive me, I'm trying to cleanse my palate from all that fucking snow.
Hey, no, they ain't gonna do it because you still got to deal with that shit, man.
Vermin said if he would have waited longer, he would have. Vermin said if he waited any longer, he would have been wasting time.
I mean, shit.
I mean, yes, technically, I get that. The method that he took was very efficient.
Yeah,
sure, I guess.
Hey, but that's how folk get killed, though, man.
Bro,
don't play with like, I don't. Not even if it like he's. I don't know if that's his wife or not. But I'm just saying, like,
I don't know.
Just in home.
Like I say, I don't know them at all. But
in home period, fam. Like, no,
the conversation they were having,
niggas kill about that type of shit.
They do. They really do.
Especially out here, like niggas care about that shit.
Bruh.
They do.
So next, doctor office shenanigans. These motherfuckers. So we changed our insurance this year. So that means new doctors, new all that shit. Right. So I first, because here's the thing: everybody hated the insurance. Everybody
couldn't stand.
When can we go back to our old insurance? This insurance is trash. We had it for 2 years. I had virtually no problems. Right. So we go back to the old insurance. I go to select my doctor when we did open enrollment.
Hold on, so is that's Belize?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Gotta cleanse my palate, yo. That fucking
Welcome back, Keith.
I mean, it's skipping, but
I keep good. That's me.
I get the vibes. I get the vibes though. Hey, yo, that little cabana over there looks dope. What is that? It's just a Sandpoint. No, the other one, the one with the sign. What is that?
It could have been a diving place where you go get diving equipment and all that other good shit. Could have been anything. Cool. Like this was a diving place. And also excursions. Yeah.
Word.
Yetta walking over there like she owned this shit. I like that.
She did.
We did.
Little do you know. Little do you know. So we did open enrollment and shit. Pick a bunch of people picked their doctors.
Right.
Shut up, Keith.
Back on this.
God damn it. Everybody picked their doctors and whatnot. January comes. It goes into effect.
Mm-hmm.
We get our initial insurance cards.
Right.
Nobody's doctor that they selected is on their insurance card.
No, yo.
Wow.
Not a single person.
No.
So
man.
Now we have to follow these additional steps to get our doctor right. So I go through that, gets it right.
Hold on, you talking about the PCP shit, the primary care shit?
Yeah.
All right.
Go through that, get it right. I make an appointment. I have to call these motherfuckers. I don't like calling people. I have to call these motherfuckers. Right.
No, I feel you
with the insurance that everybody didn't like. I never have to be on the phone.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
But I have to call these motherfuckers. So I call, set up an appointment, got my appointment set up. Cool. I go. It was set for this past Tuesday. I get there. get at the window. She's like, all right, let me get your insurance card. Give her my insurance card. She looks at it. Oh, we don't accept this insurance. What do you mean you don't accept this insurance? So we don't accept this insurance. I'm like, I have an appointment though.
Hey, yo, big man. We don't do that over here.
No, fuck that. Fuck
big
that.
Man, big
no,
man.
No.
Big man. Back in the line, big man.
So she's like,
you can't come in.
She's like, she said, oh shoot, you do have an appointment. She said, hold on, that's not right. She said, all right, give me a second. I'm gonna look into it. Because I know we don't accept this insurance, but I need to see what happened.
Right.
I said, all right, cool. She called me back up after a little bit. All right, I'm sorry, we don't accept this insurance. Our customer service is bullshit, is what happened. And I'm like, I'm glad you admitted that. Yeah, but it's like now I gotta go through that entire process again of selecting another primary care provider and then doing all this bullshit again. So hopefully that shit'll be straightened by Monday.
That's annoying. I hate extra like, especially when you already did the work to do.
Bruh, I've done it twice. This is the third time.
That's how it was when I got my apartment. You know how many different apartments they had me moved in?
Right.
Like 3, my guy. And on the day of when I was supposed to move in, it was like, oh, we're not ready for you yet.
And people wonder why I'm so hard. Well, they consider it hard. I don't consider it that way. I'm Eddie, you slipping.
Huh?
You wasn't paying attention.
It wasn't, because you would have clearly been like,
what you mean? What's up?
Never mind. You wonder why it's so hard. Phrasing.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you bugging.
You took too long to land that one.
Nigga, no.
Hey, yo, but that you could have got phrasing with that, but whatever. Hey, but shit.
Anyway, people wonder why I'm so difficult when there are people that are not doing the one thing that they're supposed to be doing.
Hold up.
This is why.
Tell me that people actually accuse you of being.
They had one job.
One.
Well, listen, there was one.
Hey, yo,
but no.
QJZ won. one.
We don't want, but anyway, we don't. So, and people wonder why. Like, no, this is the reason. Right. This is the reason. This is the reason, because shit like this happens.
Yeah.
Like, it's not.
Real shit.
I'm more apt to give lenience if it's something that I deal with and they don't usually have problems.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's different.
But for this to be
the initial point where you
time when we come back to this insurance, like what the fuck? So to be clear, both two different entities fucked up with this.
Yeah,
the insurance company fucked up by not having our doctors right. That's the first thing. It wasn't their fault that this particular doctor didn't accept their insurance. That wasn't their fault. That was on the place, the doctor's office. They fucked that up because they asked me my insurance and I told them and gave them my insurance number.
Right.
And they still set up the appointment. That's their fault. That's not the insurance's fault. That's their fault. But anyway, moving on. I was having a conversation with my homeboy. And I guess this is where the questions start.
Oh shit.
So I was having a conversation with my homeboy.
Hold up. Wait. Are you about to piss someone off? Because I have to be prepared for this.
No, I don't. No, this first one isn't at all. This is just a legitimate question. I'm curious because I applied my anecdotal evidence to it, but I now want to get other people's perspectives.
Right.
Word.
I was talking to my homeboy. He encountered some dude that asked him for his number and gave him his number and all that other stuff. What are you doing, my guy?
That's an old. No, I'm saying, yo, I just found a whole bunch of old original footage from back in the day, the way we used to do. Like, it's my fault.
No, it's like mad different now.
Facts, like wow. So he encountered this dude at a stop light, asked him for his number, gave him his number, and nigga jumped out the window immediately on some shit that could potentially get you cussed the fuck out.
So there were no stairs.
No, there were stairs. He just didn't take them.
He just didn't take them shit.
Yeah, he didn't take them.
Right.
There was an elevator. There were stairs.
Wait. Did he jump out the window on the first floor too? Like
no, it was the third.
People be jumping out the window. Like
they do be jumping out the window on the window
on
floor,
like one story.
No, it was the third floor.
One-story houses.
Third floor. There was no reason. Yeah, there was very little reason to do this the way that he did it. I ain't gonna say exactly what he said. Actually, I don't have to say exactly what he said, but something he requested, and request is a very loose term. Some type of sexual favor.
Oh, come on,
of course, because it was loose. So
phrasing, man.
Willpower.
So my homeboy was slightly appalled, as he should have been. I understand. I get it. But this led to the conversation of the word please.
Yo, B. Yeah. Because that's
so. So I have a question. Here's the question. Wait. Here's the question.
Yo,
not just when we're talking about something sexual. Let me preface this. Not just when we're talking about something sexual. In general, as adults,
right?
Is please necessary, or is please a dying platitude? Again, we're talking about in general.
Okay, all right. So here's the thing, right? I was just like Eddie's about to say. It depends on what you're asking. So if you're about to put me out, in other words, inconvenience the fuck out of me for this favor, and it's some shit I don't want to fucking do, then you might want to sprinkle a little please on it. If you're like a friend of mine and you say, yo, could you blah, 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 I don't need to hear please every time you make a request, nigga.
That's facts.
I don't need to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
As long as like my whole thing is like I don't do that either. Like when I make a request like at my job or whatever, like I just be like, yo, can you do this for me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because then at least I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? But if you do it, then I'm like, I appreciate it. Thank you, type shit. You feel me? But
so basically, what y'all saying is it's like icing.
It's icing. It's icing.
But if you're asking me some wild shit, it's like, yeah, you better sprinkle please on it, because then I won't feel bad if I say yes or no.
Yeah, and that's for a request for me to do something for you, right?
Right.
So please is also used in other type of things, you know. So depending on what that please ain't gonna sweeten that shit, depending on what the fuck you ask.
What it is,
it's not gonna sweeten that shit.
Because if you saying, "Oh, can you please help me bury your body?" and we ain't like really friends, like nah, nigga, ain't no please gonna.
It's not
situation. You know
the word please. It's not.
That shit ain't gonna help.
Because first of all, burn the body is hard work. Motherfuckers be seeing that shit on TV.
No,
that shit is hard ass work. It's not happening. It's not
right. You got to make sure it's more than 6. No, man, let me shut up.
And then bury a dog. Bury a dead dog on top of it. Then you good.
Right. Yeah, it's a whole thing. All right. So let me. Basically, what I said to him. Matter of fact, I'll read it. Because I understand you guys' perspective, but this is what I said. I am not a child. Adults don't generally walk around adding please to their requests. We make children do that, or you may ask someone to do it after they've asked and not said it.
Right.
That's a douche thing to do in my opinion.
It is.
Some people do the whole please and thank you together in their requests, but that's usually some shade added to that. Like you already, you already know they're. Yeah, you already know they're going to or have to do what you ask them to do. So you combine the please and thank you because you know it's a formality. Like,
please and thank you.
Right.
Because you don't even really mean it either. Anyway.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So like my thing was like adults don't generally like that, and that doesn't mean saying that nobody says please.
Right, I know what you're saying.
But adults don't generally just be dropping please on the first request of something.
Right.
You might get it as a response if you say no, or if you send some if you show some trepidation,
right.
Then somebody might follow up with a please.
Facts.
But generally, niggas don't be throwing please.
They
out
really
there
don't, yo. I know. I don't.
Because like it depends on how you asking the favor. You feel me? Like the please is already in there without even having to say please. Like I'll be like, yo, can you do this for me? And instead of like, hey, yo, do this for me.
Right.
Then you might want to add a please on that, but a nigga still won't. The way that you said it is like, nah, fuck your please anyway.
Like I said, first of all, I'm generally not saying please to somebody that ain't my folks.
Yeah. Oh,
generally.
Hold on. Run that back again.
I'm generally not saying please to someone that ain't my folks.
That's facts, though. That's facts.
Generally.
It's like, do what I say, do what I ask you to. My bad. That's spicy, but straight up.
But I don't mean it in a spicy way.
No. I mean,
I mean it as though we're adults. I'm making a request of you.
Yeah.
You could accept the request or deny the request.
Not. Right.
That's up to you.
Yeah.
But I'm not about to put myself out more than. No, I'm asking you to do something for me. And it might not even be for me, but I'm asking you to do something.
Right.
Are you going to do it or not? No? All right, I'm grown. I get it. Like,
it's facts.
That's how I feel about it. But I understand that partially I'm jaded.
Yeah.
And not
partially you're Keith?
No, not Keith.
Yeah.
Not Keith. Vermin, don't say oddity. Oddity has a negative connotation. I don't think there's anything wrong with people that do it.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's like a polite thing. Like,
I get it.
But I don't feel like it's necessary all the fucking time.
Right.
It's,
I don't
it's like those people that like when they say hello to you and then they say hello to you throughout the entire day every time they see you.
No, I hate that shit.
We ain't got to do all
I
that.
hate that with a passion. There's no need for you to speak to me more than once.
Yeah, that's
if you actually have something to say to me, that's fine.
Let me amend that. There's really no reason for you to speak to me. Period. But
okay.
If it's gonna be once, let it just be that one time. Then,
all right. You get it.
He's so irritable.
Right.
I am. And I need to work on that, but
so ornery. Ornery.
Shit.
It's people. Y'all do that. Little bitty brains. All right. Okay. All right. Also, Reddit. Let me see if I can find this post. I found this very interesting. We might get into something spicy right now.
Nice.
I ain't even gonna hold you. It's not this one. Ha! Found it. I did not think it would be this easy to find.
And yet, here we are.
Yeah. Hey, I only got 2 upvotes, but I got no downvotes, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I'm going to ask the question before I read the
Hold on. Vermin said irritable much, Addy. Yes. All the time. Like, even now. Shit. Anything can set me off. Shit.
Now, hold up. To be clear, Vermin, I'm not talking about thank you.
Yeah.
I always will acknowledge my thankfulness for someone.
Same.
Regardless. I will always do that.
Nice.
I just don't. Please just doesn't. No. Like me personally, no. I don't need you to give me a please, and I'm likely not going to give you a please.
Yeah. Because then for me, it kind of sounds like, because since we're all adults, I just feel like at this point in juncture in my life, like I feel like I'm begging. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I don't want to sound
I'll do that with children. I'll say please
that's
to a child to try to get them to behave.
Yeah,
but,
and then after that, it's RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah. It's different. You ain't gonna get a bunch, but I'm gonna give you a please because
as a child,
I would like you to learn
how to be
interact
with people,
respectfully and politely and all that other stuff.
Yes,
but as an adult, that's less necessary
because the thing is, you know what I'm saying. You know, like the tone and how I'm asking. You know, like I'm not like
these are not clues that all children have.
Yeah, these children haven't been around long enough to pick up some of these things. But you know, in the tone and inflection in the way I'm asking you this,
because social cues are important. You know?
Right. All right, so all right, fuck it. I was going to ask first because I didn't want to have to do any explaining afterwards, but I'm just going to have to do explaining afterwards because it doesn't make sense for me to ask without giving the full context. So I'm in this Reddit group. called "Am I the Asshole?" where people post scenarios and they get
I've
people.
Seen those there is a YouTube channel that uses that exact same format. My daughter watches it all the time.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but she says they say butthole, but because of the cursing thing. But
I've seen those blogs or whatever. Like I've seen those. Those shits are funny as hell.
Yo, a lot of them do be funny. And a lot of them, it's crazy because of the reputation that Reddit has and the reputation that humans have.
Right.
These don't get out of hand as often as you would assume they would.
Because Reddit is wild.
I think it's bots. That's not real people.
Yo, shut up. Shut up.
No way, nigga.
What, NPCs, yo, it's crazy. No. It's just I think what it is, I don't think that it doesn't get out of hand for lack of trying. Mm-hmm. I just think this is a well-modded group.
Okay.
I think it's a well-modded group.
But it's easy to mod a group full of bots. But look,
shut up, nigga. Because the rules are basically you post your scenario and the people, they don't, it's not a downvote thing. You don't downvote to show that they're an asshole.
Right.
You either say you're the asshole or not the asshole, and you explain why.
Right.
And like I said, I've rarely ever seen these get out of hand.
Right.
Yeah, no, if Keith will say thank you 17 times for one thing.
It's fact.
Keith will always say thank you.
Yeah, that's
so I just gotta read it. All right. I know it sounds horrible, but bear with me. All right, so just a clue. If you're posting in a group called Am I the Asshole? This is probably not the best way to start. I know it sounds horrible, but bear with me. You probably already know the answer, my guy. But I digress. I know it sounds horrible, but bear with me. I'm a 32-year-old male. I love my wife, 32-year-old female. Again, you're starting off really poorly.
Really starting off bad.
Because female, yeah.
No. All right, wait.
How about women? Because
female, this is listen. Wait, no. Listen. This is controversial, and I think it's stupid that it's controversial, but I understand why it's controversial. The whole female thing. I, as a male, who it doesn't matter what I feel about it, I don't care about the word female when the word male is used as well.
Right.
It is, but
that's fair.
I my experience, man is used a lot more than
y'all didn't listen though. He said, I'm a 32-year-old male.
Okay, he said male.
Yeah.
He said male?
Okay.
I got nothing to say.
That's fair.
He said, I'm a 32-year-old male. I love my wife, 32-year-old female.
Yeah, because then like he said, I'm a 32-year-old nigga,
man,
and my wife's a 32-year-old female. Like,
right.
Yeah, that would make it a little crazy.
However, she has some insecurities when it comes to my group of friends. She claims it feels like I enjoy myself much more when I'm with them than with her. She also says one of my friends has a crush on me, which makes her uneasy. I promise you I adore my wife, and we have talked about this and how none of this is true, and she is currently going to therapy, but it's still hard for her. She has never asked me to stop seeing them or anything like that, but I know it upsets her when I go out with them. I also told my friend that supposedly has a crush on me that my wife wasn't comfortable with our relationship and that we would have to keep some distance. The truth is, I really like my group of friends. I always have such a great time with them, and I would hate if our friendship got lost. So it's going to be my birthday next Thursday, and my wife has asked me several times what my plans are and what would make me happy. She gets excited more than I do about my birthday. I finally told my wife that I would be having dinner with her and my folks on Thursday, dinner exclusively with her on Friday, and have a party with my friends on Saturday while she can stay at home and sleep. She has to work really early on Sunday. I thought this was a fair plan, but she didn't. She got super upset about this because it makes her sad how in 8 years I've never organized a party, no matter how much she insisted, because I hate my birthday. It's true. But now with this friends, I'm excited and organizing a party that won't even include her. I told her I did include her by being with her on Thursday and Friday. and that if she had asked me to come, I would have said yes. Then I told her that I'd rather avoid a problem with her and that I was going to go cancel the party. She thought about it and said I was probably right and that she shouldn't be so upset. She said she didn't want to ruin my birthday and that I could go on with the party plans. But now I'm not so sure. Should I cancel this party? She won't be coming to this party because she has to work on that day. Oh, he actually amended this. Okay. So all right, that was the original post, right?
Right.
And then so they were bombing him. You're the asshole for this reason, that reason. Some valid, some reaches, some extrapolations. One of them said something to the effect of, y'all were together for 8 years and you never liked partying, but now you meet these new friends and you like to party. None of this, nowhere in his thing did it say that these friends were new.
Right, not at all.
Like it's a lot of extrapolation and people who will probably. But I'll read you my.
Not only that, can I say something? Like,
yeah.
Are you the same person? Both of y'all both can answer this. Are y'all the same person that y'all were 5 years ago?
No.
Or a year ago?
Mm-mm.
So people do change and get acclimated to things that they like that they probably didn't like before. It's just like even with food and shit, there's probably food that you didn't like as a child that you're like, no, that shit slap now.
Yeah, but Bagheera said no, he's not the same either.
Yeah, Bagheera's not the same. Yeah,
at all. He's not. He's literally not.
So this is what I said. I tried so hard to give you not the asshole. I really did. There are a lot of reactions here that I think are either misguided or ridiculous.
Right.
It is childish to not be able to still be your own person in a relationship.
Right.
It is childish to need to be the center of your partner's joy. Yeah. But you, sir, I don't know if childish is strong enough to describe this behavior. It's like you took every opportunity to make a bad decision and you chose to one-up yourself. You, sir, are the asshole. So he, again, like I said, this post blew the fuck up. It was a bunch of people on a bunch of different shit.
Were you responding to the dude that made the post, or?
Yeah, that was my response to him.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
Yeah, that was my response to him. Well, listen. Well, I'm gonna get into that. This is new to me. This is his amendment. Wow, this really blew up. Okay, so I can't answer to all of you, but these are a few points many were asking. I go to therapy too. We both do. Oh, that's another thing. Somebody was like, it's terrible that you would put her in a situation and you drove her to therapy because of this. When he never said that's why she was in therapy.
Yeah, because I figured like she was already in therapy before this thing had happened.
I have no idea. It doesn't specify, so I didn't make any assumptions on it.
Right.
People need therapy, B.
Yeah.
Because
this is the reason why she's going to therapy.
That's what I'm saying.
You motherfuckers need
yes. So he said, number one, I go to therapy too. We both do. Number two, I know I said birthday party, but it's more of like a reunion of 6 persons. And it wasn't already planned. It was like an idea in the making. And I was sharing it with her when we started the argument. Number 3, my wife asked me to talk to this girl and because somebody was like, how dare you violate the trust of your wife by telling your friend that she has a problem with your relationship? So his number 3 is, my wife asked me to talk to this girl and to tell her to back off for the sake of our marriage. And I did, but it wasn't something I did behind her back. Number 4, my wife doesn't hate my friends. She just feels uncomfortable with them because she's very introverted and it's hard for her to open up to new people. I tried in the past. So basically with these amendments, I'm not going to read all of them, but with these amendments, it seems like what I was thinking is right. Another one, he showed this post to his wife. I'm guessing he's saying before he posted it, he showed it to her. He said, this is what we both concluded. She understands that comparing the place she occupies in my life with the place my friends occupy can be hurtful. Thank you. That is the point that I was making. Okay. So she said, he also says it was very asshole.
Say that part again. What did he acknowledge?
He said she understands that comparing the place that she occupies in my life with the place that my friends occupy can be hurtful and that we both have the right to spend time with our friends.
Yeah.
He said it was really ass. He says a different word, but we've amended that it is assholic. He says it was very assholic of me to assume she wouldn't want to come to the party, especially because it was a special occasion. Yeah. I think she is right, and I apologize.
She's always made a big deal about.
Right.
Like, why wouldn't you want her to be there? You know what I'm
saying? He said I actually did end up canceling the reunion and changed it to a brunch with friends, which I think is something my wife will feel more comfortable with. I want to thank you all who called me out and those who showed support. The different opinions helped me to see this issue in different perspectives. Okay, I like the conclusion of this.
Okay, so hold up. I will say he's missing one thing. That part that's dope. But he should have added, and for the rest of you assholes, I'm sure bringing factors in that was not stated and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass. Right? You can kiss the Rock's ass.
Or if you want to get even spicier, suck my dick.
No, I'm not inviting you. No, I'm not doing that. Phrase.
All right, so Eddie, to answer your question of why he didn't want her to be there, it was less he didn't want her to be there, and it was more he didn't want to put her in that uncomfortable position.
So he was like low key being understandable.
Low key, again, he didn't go about it the perfect way.
Yeah, it's kind of like he made a decision for her because he's been down for it. That's the only thing that threw me off. Like everything he was saying before that part, I was like, but why wouldn't you want her to be a part of that function with you and your friends when you know that's how she feels? Like,
and also the one that has a crush on him.
Oh, that is such a misnomer, Jennifer. Wow, I hate that.
All I'm saying is, what's up, Jennifer? All I'm saying is, why would you assume that she wouldn't want to be a part of that? You know what I mean? Like, and I understand you say, oh, because she got you made the excuse for her. Oh, but she has work in the morning. What is it? What is it? Care if she has
made that for her.
You know what I'm saying? Don't
right. She could have taken the day off.
You get what I'm saying? Or just went there. Smack.
And somebody did say that. Like I said, there were some very valid criticisms of him in that comment section.
Yeah.
One of them was like, yo, you could have gave her the heads up that you were planning this or that your friends were planning this. Because I don't think he ever actually said he was planning it.
Right.
He said it was being planned. You could have gave her the heads up that your friends were planning this, and she could have made time to be able to make it.
Yeah.
So the work thing is not an excuse.
Yo, I want to spin the block on the whole when Biddy said if it was normal friends, that'd be okay, although there is one that has a crush on him. The crush thing, that sets a whole different set of emotions into play. Because if that's true and that person does have a crush on him, then the wife is within her right to say, I just don't like that. The idea that y'all and this one, something about that just doesn't.
Here's my thing about this. I hate that scenario because this is an unconfirmed suspicion.
True.
Right.
That's why I hate the scenario. I'm not going to say either is right or wrong in this specific scenario. If it would be one thing if this was an ex.
Right, that would be
or somebody you used to mess with.
Yeah, but if it's some
then I can't fight you on that.
Yeah.
But if this is somebody platonic who you feel like has a crush on me, I hate that scenario because
at the end of the day,
it's a suspicion.
That's just what you feel like, but you have no proof that that's
but the worst part about it is she could be right.
Yeah,
but she don't know that. Hold up,
that's true. But here's the thing: I am not going to get into a logical, quantitative. Shit with the emotions of my wife
because she could very well be right. But no matter if it's a fact or not, that's how she feels about it.
And I'm going to prioritize how she feels about that situation over all that other shit because that's more than just my wife. That's my best friend.
Right.
So, no, I dig that because I've been through that with an ex, and
now I do have a different scenario that not on here.
I've been through that with an ex, and the issue was the girl will always come to the mailbox and say something to me and not to her. And she'd be like, yo, why don't she ever say anything to me? I'm like, well, you don't say nothing to her. Like, you never agree to her. But she was like, yo, like, she might be kind of liking you and I don't like you, like, talking to her and all that. But when I realized Yo, but I do get it. Like, yo, she don't say nothing to you. It took me a few times to realize, like,
she don't never say. She never say.
She never even. You know what I'm saying? She never. Yeah.
No,
so I'm just like,
that's wrong. Yeah.
So then I'm like,
not doing that.
No. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I like when I saw it, because I didn't peep it until she said it. So when I saw the people, I was like, oh shit, that is true.
Right.
So you might be onto something.
Facts.
You feel me? So it just
all right.
cues like
now,
that.
Somebody might hate me for what I'm about to say.
But hold on, but the truth is, James, we hated you before you said anything.
That's fine. I listen. Somebody might hate me for what I'm about to say. I hate it had to be you. Jada says female intuition can be very spot on or off the mark. That's because there's no such thing as female intuition. Right. It's a human making an assessment.
Yeah. Looking at body language,
certain
words that are said. Some people are just less aware of other people than others. And as a people watcher, I'll be observing you motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Like I can tell when there's a lot of people who don't really observe people. They're not good judges of people. I can tell.
Hey, yo, I was at my job and people like, yo, you be quiet as fuck. I'd be like, somebody's like, oh,
I'm watching.
You think you slick? I'm like, no, I'm just watching.
I'm listening.
I'm trying to see how I can finagle the bagel. And then I'm learning about y'all. I hear what y'all be talking about. I don't get involved with the conversations if it doesn't pertain to me. But I know how y'all think and what y'all think.
Yo, I know what
y'all don't know shit about me.
Observing you, right?
Y'all might know like my personal business, like certain shit because it's out there and other people know. But y'all don't really know me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm
know events that have happened.
Yeah,
you know events that took place. Right.
Doesn't mean me.
So this other question, like I said, it just popped up on here because y'all this is where the conversation kind of went. One girl I was talking to. Now, obviously, y'all can't answer this from a female's perspective. Of course not. But from a male's perspective, her standpoint was, I can't deal with someone who is friends with someone that they've had sex with before, because in her words, if it happened once, it can happen again.
False. It's false.
Hey, yo, because you know what?
It's not true.
Because the thing is, like,
not true.
You know how many times
it takes two.
Yeah,
it takes
both
two people.
Both of them have to want to do it.
Yeah. Because the thing is, like, when women know, like, when they cut you off and they like serious about it, you have
stop doing that. No. It's a human thing.
Don't want to do it.
Yes, stop assigning these traits to gender. It's not. It's a human thing.
Then
if a human is truly
am I allowed to amend this statement then?
Absolutely.
Okay, so if somebody is done with you and they made up their mind that they're done with you, and that's what it is, there is nothing that you can do to make them change their mind. That's what
just
they
how it
was.
That's like I always said.
I'm not fucking up what I have.
No,
that's facts though.
Just for some territory already. For what? For
right?
No,
ain't no way.
We got X videos and hamster and X hamster for that, my nigga.
That's real shit. So, all right, I guess I don't have to actually ask the question because y'all kind of answered it. But basically, my entire thing was,
you know what that reminds me of?
Ladies and gentlemen,
hold that thought. You know what that kind of reminds me of? And this shit makes me so. This is irritating me forever. I know niggas who really believe that once they produce a baby,
nah, B.
From,
they can hit.
I knew where you were going. I knew where you were going.
No, not only that. No, too. Not only that. Niggas think that. Well, my bad. People think that just because you hit once, that means you're able to hit again.
Well, yes,
that's not necessarily true.
Nah, B. That's not the move. That's not how that works.
That could have just been a one-off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Niggas kill me with that shit. Y'all kill me with that.
It's all contextual.
It's all contextual.
But I'm happy that I learned that shit at a young age because I would hate to have been one of these niggas out here just think that
on some incel shit.
Yo, for real, the first time I heard that, I knew it was bullshit. I was like,
really?
Come on, nigga, stop.
Really?
That come from a bygone era of guys believing that they own a female woman after they didn't impregnated them.
Absolutely.
Nah, stop it. Stop it.
People will get you out the paint quick, especially
No, because here's what it is. Here's what it is.
Facts.
People like to cherry pick
Mhm.
from history,
Mhm.
and we know that because you know
because we black in America.
Insurrection
We know,
Day. Yeah,
we know.
we know. People like to cherry pick from history.
We know the fucking vibes.
And this might be controversial too, but I don't give a fuck. I already made the post on my Facebook. I shared it yesterday.
So
The
that's that on
50-50
that.
thing. The 50-50 thing with relationships. 50-50 thing.
Oh,
I
that shit
love
was
that
hard
post,
though,
by the
fam.
way.
That was hard.
That's real shit.
That's real shit.
Real
Because
because
I lived that.
nobody
You know,
ever
yeah.
talks. Nobody ever talks about the woman's perspective. That is not just on some gold digging shit.
She's
Nobody
working.
ever talks about that perspective.
She's
She's working.
too.
You're working.
So y'all both should be.
There's
responsible
no
for
way
handling
that she should be
household
in the
shit.
house
50-50 is
Yeah.
doing
chores
all
too,
the
yo.
other shit.
50-50
That
is
shit so-
chores too.
50-50 is
That shit was so
everything.
nuts
That's
because
everything.
I be watching wife swap or swap
Yeah.
wife, whatever this shit's called, and there'd be a lot of dudes like they wife like they still work from home, but it'd be like 40 hours a week. But the dude like he'll work too, but the wife will still have to take care of kids, cook, clean, all this
Right.
shit.
Nah.
The nigga just laying
No.
around not
Nah.
doing nothing. I'm like, yo, that
That's
ain't
not
fair.
okay.
So my thing is this: it'll be okay if y'all both are okay with like shit just being
Exactly.
being dirty.
No, here's
y'all
the
get into
thing.
it when y'all
No,
get
no,
into
no,
it.
no,
If y'all
no,
both
no,
doing
no,
it.
no,
But if
no,
you're
no,
just
no.
depending on her to just do it alone and she's also working, bruh, you're
No,
busted.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. This might be controversial too.
Mhm.
No, even that's okay if it works for her.
I was about to say that too.
Yeah, if she's okay
If
with it, then fine. That's
if
cool.
y'all okay, see, because that's
If
the
y'all
thing.
okay
That's
with
the
that
thing.
dynamic,
We
that's fine,
always
yeah.
we always
We
kind of
keep
miss
going
that point.
to the community
Yeah,
and
but
what do
we
y'all
think
think
it's
is okay?
okay. Yeah,
If
yeah.
No,
y'all
fuck
relationship's good
And
with
that's
that,
like
right,
even when I watch
y'all
that wife
good
swap
with
shit
that.
because a lot of the wives be like, "Yo, I'm okay with this." So I'm like, "Well,
Right.
if you're okay with it, it's cool." I still think personally it's trash, and I feel like
Right.
you're being taken advantage
too.
of. But if
That's why I
you're
wouldn't.
okay
That's
with
why I wouldn't
that,
do it. That's why I wouldn't do it.
then it's cool. You know what I'm saying? As
Like,
long as you're
Because
okay.
everybody's relationship is different, and I think
Facts.
this is the other thing that I really like despise too,
Mm.
the whole roles thing, because
Yes.
a lot of men lean into heavy into that I've talked to, and I'd be like,
Mhm.
yo, really? So there's no allowance for the nuance of a situation.
Right.
Y'all not flexible.
Right.
Excuse me, you're not flexible.
Right.
Basically, yeah.
With, you know what I'm saying? With the situation changing or altering or not exactly
Right.
being Ozzy and Harriet or some shit. That's not what your life
Right.
situation is. So you adjusting to your life situation. That seems very prehistoric and primitive to me. But do you? You know what I'm saying?
If you like it, I love it. Be like whatever.
If she good with it,
Yeah.
you good
Let me
with
read.
it.
Let me read the post. So she says, "My opinion on going half on bills. Half ain't the problem. Half and a housewife is the problem.
That's the problem.
If I work 40+ hours a week, just like you, but you expect dinner on the table, the house to be clean, laundry to be done, the kids to be settled, that's where the problem is. If we gonna be equally yoked, it's gonna be that way across the board.
Yeah,
But don't
it
bring
should be.
me 600 for your half of the rent when you ain't half did shit all week but work.
Facts.
Because I did that as well. And if cooking, cleaning, and maintaining functionality was so easy, why you ain't help?
Yeah. This is a fact. This is that's factual.
Now, I would not be fair if I did not submit the other side of the
I'm
coin.
not fair though, but go ahead.
Hey, listen, there are some women that I've seen where half is absolutely the problem.
Yes, me too. I'm saying it.
And
I'm saying it.
what they use to justify that is, oh, my daddy, my granddaddy. Guess what? Guess what? I'm not talking to your specific situation.
Go marry them.
And you would know more than I would. Listen, I ain't talking. That's funny. I ain't talking to your specific situation, and you would know more than I do. But number one, that started from when females could not work.
Yeah.
They had to be in the house. They did not have the choice.
They had shit else to do.
See, this is what I mean by details and nuances not being included in.
But let's not go back that far. Let's not go back that far.
Actually,
let's talk about this.
Actually,
yes, that's true.
But
But let's talk about this grandpappy in this package.
Yo,
he also hit her. and expected no talk back.
Family on
he also had a separate family.
Yep.
And expected no talk back.
Let's get
so
into that.
You down for that too?
Let's get into that.
You down for those two?
But when you bring that shit up, they're like, "Oh, but that was back then." Oh, yeah.
Oh, but
no, we're not cherry picking.
Right, but that's what they want to do.
Cherry picking.
So but you are allowed to redesign that scenario to fit your shit.
Right.
Other people are allowed.
And everybody is.
That's right. Yep. That's simple.
Everybody is. I've never been in a relationship where it was 50-50. I've never been in a relationship where I was doing all the money stuff.
Yeah.
That is just not. I've never been in either of those scenarios. Ever. It's just not. Me personally, I feel like the allocation of whatever it be, whether it be money, whether it be chores, whether it be whatever, is supposed to be proportionate to what you guys agree that you can handle.
Yeah, which you got to. You have to speak on that shit first. We have to have a conversation.
We're
going to deal with each other. This is how we deal with these things.
Right.
When y'all start doing that nitpicky shit, well, y'all sitting there with an outline, template, and going, "This is it. That's that. This is it. That. There's something already wrong with that relationship. Like y'all living a life." So y'all adjust to what life throws at you. Y'all adjust to it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, so you talk about cooking. I cook.
Same.
I cook.
Yeah,
I eat.
Like I'm about to say, we're not going.
No, but we're not going to do that. Well, understood.
I wasn't going. Yeah, we weren't going to. We weren't going to involve you in this. But I mean, it's documented. I've people, anybody on my Facebook page knows.
But the reason why I know how to cook is the reason why I know how to cook is because my mom made sure that I knew how to cook, so I would never have to depend on any person, whether it's male or female, to be able to eat. Like
that's what
I'm gonna show you how to do this one time. She did the same thing when it came to laundry. I'm gonna show you how to do this one time.
Yeah,
everybody.
You're gonna be fucked.
No, it's a difference.
It's a difference.
Like I said, the reason I know how to cook is because just my family. They do that shit. Like all of them do that shit. My mother. Yeah, all of them. But
right. Ew.
Hell yeah. Fuck is you? Fuck yeah.
You know, Dunkin' Donuts owns Arby's now? Or Arby's
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, yo, y'all niggas foul. You're not living your life right, B.
I don't care who it is.
Hey, yo, James, listen, B.
What up?
I want you to love yourself more, fam.
No,
Eddie, I want you to want the best for yourself, B.
Eddie.
Hey, yo, you know you can make sandwiches at home?
Eddie, you know what?
You know that, right?
Eddie, you know what?
The best you can be.
Let me tell you
something. Buy curly fries from the store and like hit them.
Nah, it ain't the same. Number one, it's not the same. Number two, let me let you know. Let me let you know. I need to explain to you. You ready?
Yeah, what's up?
You ready? They got the meats.
Phrasing. I don't think having the meat should ever persuade you to like not live your best life. Is all I'm saying.
Bullshit. Yo, that is the best life.
Shout out to Jada Nerd for throwing these occasional bombs into the pool.
Like, cause I've been knowing this about you, fam. And I just been worried and concerned, and we never had like a heart-to-heart about it.
Yo, this really gets blown out of proportion.
Yo.
Nah, fam, no. Eating Arby's one time.
Yo, keep it shut up.
Yo, shouts to you, Keith. Shouts to you, my guy. Straight up.
He was killing me right now.
Keith loves himself.
Keith, go back to your igloo.
No. Keith, stay here, my guy. Stay here.
You gotta stay here.
Yo.
Let's get these niggas right.
God damn it, I forgot what we was talking about now. Oh, okay. So, nigga, I cook. As far as taking care of kids, anytime I've been in two scenarios where I was father figure, I pulled my weight.
Verify one of them.
I pulled my weight.
Yeah.
I always had the baby with me.
That's a fact.
It wasn't
when I met James, he was already kind of in that type of situation. He was already doing all the stuff. Yeah,
baby was with me. If you looked on my Facebook back then, anytime you saw a video with me and the baby doing something.
The rapper,
baby, look, fucking baby chair in the back of the damn sit in the back seat. Like,
what you say, Eddie?
It's real.
What you say, Eddie?
I said the rapper.
No, nigga.
Oh,
So what's the other thing? Cleaning. All right, I ain't gonna hold you. Cleaning ain't my strong suit. I'd rather.
Yo, like the thing is, I'm not cleaning the bathrooms. Like, yo,
yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. On this one,
if it's just me there, then yes, I'll clean the bathroom. But
yeah.
There, like, yo,
but on this one, I'd rather someone else clean.
Yeah,
particularly that's partially. Yeah, I'd rather
even though that's
my
thing.
thing.
It's like, yo, so you think that like I have more skills than you for doing some stuff shit like cleaning the bathroom? Yes,
absolutely, I do.
But it's not a thing. It's just, I know you'll do it better because
I know you'll do a better job than me without question. Because I don't like to do this shit. And on top of that, inadvertently, my mother instilled that in me because one of the things about the kitchen was always her saying, because this was back when I know I cook. Mm-hmm. I cooked. You better wash these dishes.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
so I've carried that with me till today.
Nah,
I'm the one doing the cooking because my ex couldn't cook. Oh no, you gonna clean this kitchen?
That's not even how that became a thing with me. It was more my grandfather. He was doing his best to impress upon us the value of earning your money. Mm-hmm. So what he would do is clean these dishes, take out the trash, go get my goddamn newspaper, and you get money at the end of the week.
Hey,
you get money at the end of the week. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what it was.
How you instill something.
Yeah.
Even on another note, like my mom, like she'll be like, if I pay for it, you gotta go get it. Like if we ordering food and shit, you gotta go. If I pay for it, you go get it. She'll be like, yo, if I buy
that was back. That was back before the day of
the delivery.
Yeah, before DoorDash and all that shit's out.
But yes,
like,
but
if she was alive right
I
now,
fuck with that. Yeah, it's a little different.
But I understood the lesson.
But I fuck with that message.
Yeah, she right.
And that's the type of stuff I'm saying. Like I purposely, I guess technically I'm cherry picking too from history.
Everybody does.
I purposely don't enjoy the archetype type of the past man. Mm-hmm. I don't like that shit. Mm-hmm. So I do what I can to not fit into that.
Right.
So because I don't fit into that, you're not gonna put me in that.
Yeah, no, I feel you. With me, it's a little bit of give and take. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. The hyper aggressive, loud.
Yeah, that part of it. Yeah, you absolutely. There's no way around it. Yeah,
but those other things with in regards to the relationship that the man and woman supposed to have, the relationship the man's supposed to have with his kids, the relationship that in general that where a man is not allowed or it's made to feel as though he's not allowed to express certain emotions. That's out. I live that. That's bullshit. All that's going to do is keep a permanent lump right here, and that lump going to spread throughout that body, and eventually that stress going to kill your ass. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not good.
Or you're going to end up taking that stress out on somebody else.
Right now, my fault. That's why I put Special Spaces thing up here. He said props to you dads and stepdads. Here's the thing, man. Like, I've had both experiences. My biological father was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Abusive as fuck.
Same here.
You know what I'm saying? My stepdad was my father. This guy, if I've said this before, but if doing what you needed to do was a person, that was him.
Facts.
And he had a lot of the same, because he come from that era. He had a lot of the same lessons that he learned from the men of that era. He was quiet, stern, into all the things that you would, the stereotypical archetype of a man from his era. That's what a guy's man. A guy's guy. Like he was that guy. And I know I picked up just through observation things from him the same way I picked up things from my brother Marlon. You know what I'm saying? Like Marlon's only a year older than me.
Word.
But his life experience was about probably 10 years on top of mine. So when he came into my life, like a lot of that street stuff and all that, I got that from him. I got that from him. How to carry yourself, what you should allow and not allow, making the right decision on what's beef and what's not. I got that from him. And I backslid because I got with a whole other group of friends that was on some other time. And you know, when you in the clique, you know what I'm saying, things rub up. but I got snapped back.
Never ran with a click. I'm a posse, a kamikaze, strapping a motherfucking bomb. Oh, my bad.
Okay. Shouts to him.
My bad.
Slim Shady.
Yeah, like I will admit I've done things based on around the people that I'm with when I was younger. Like, oh, it's up. Well, then it's stuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
We're gonna do that. But I always had Marlon, even when I was doing that stupid shit, to be that voice to go. And don't get me wrong, Marlon was trash. He was out there doing some trash. But when it came to certain things, like, nigga, you know better than be doing no shit like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
we are better than this.
Yeah, that's the thing. We are better than this. Don't be doing that. So it's one of these things where you gotta salute the guys that even though they came from that toxic all the toxic shit, they did what the fuck they were supposed to do. He never put his hands on my mom once. None of that. That's not a thing. And he made sure everything was taken care of the way it needed to be taken care of, even up to the point before he died. Even little things we found out later that while he was sick with cancer everywhere, he was doing. He was doing. McKenna says, my dad's stepdad has always been my number one supporter, tied for first if my mom is watching. God, like, so it just, I know, because like I said, I was there at least for one of those situations. Just what James was doing. That's what he was doing. He was doing that.
Yeah, without question. Like I said, I get it. I get the urge to do what you saw, but it ties into another post I saw. Somebody was like, somebody around my age was like, is it just me or were the adults back then more adult like? Yes. And my answer to that is no, nigga.
Yes, they were.
The answer, no, they wasn't. No, the answer is
I seen grown to you, nigga.
No. No, ass. That's not the point that I'm making. No, she wasn't talking about people your age. She was talking about people your age when you were my age. Oh, yeah. She was saying our parents. So what the point that she's making, the answer is no. The answer is they knew how to keep you in a child's place.
That's facts.
You didn't see all the other stuff that they had to deal with.
Yeah.
You didn't see if you were in a good relative, good situation, you didn't see the several men or the several women that your mother or father had coming through, because maybe they didn't come through the house, or maybe she just made sure you didn't see them.
Shit where one person to go off on a bus and then another motherfucker doing that shit.
Facts. You didn't see how much they were struggling with this bill, that bill, this bill. You got your food.
Yeah. So that's all you saw. That's all you knew.
You had your birthday. But you had your Christmas.
But the thing is, you're literally still doing the same thing that they were doing. Right. You're probably doing the same thing with your children, keeping things a secret that children aren't supposed to know. Like parents never want their children to know that they're struggling.
Well, to that point, though, maybe that's why she's asking. Because maybe she's seen situations where there are these people with these kids where their kids see everything,
and that's possible.
I can personally tell you of one person. I'm not going to name them.
Right.
But their sons saw everything. Their sons saw everything, and that had a lot to do with why that son turned out the way he turned out.
Yeah. You can't.
You know what I'm saying?
People like to do all this. Don't get me wrong. If you've been on this journey with us through this podcast, or if you're on my social medias, you know that I'm almost as progressive as it gets given my background.
Right.
Same. But there are certain things, little aspects that I would like to try to preserve.
Right.
Like this is one of them. You keep children in a children's place.
Yep.
That you can at the same time, and people have issues with this because it's difficult. No shit, it's life.
It's supposed to.
You can at the same time respect a child's agency.
Facts.
And
show them and tell them what the fuck they can and cannot do.
Oh man, Cindy went to a Renaissance fair today. I ain't been to a Renaissance fair in like long ass time.
Renaissance. But anyway.
Word. As you were.
but you can at the same time respect the child's agency and tell them and show them what the fuck to do and what not to do.
I'm happy that you broke that down because I was going to say the same thing to like, double back.
You can do both.
And just like
absolutely possible.
Like
it's not necessarily easy.
It's supposed to be hard, motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Like, what are we doing?
Can we keep it a bean? Kids are dumb.
Kids don't be knowing.
This is not coming from a person that, because of course I don't want kids, but this isn't coming from.
And you was a kid.
Like, yeah, I know that.
You know how dumb you was.
I've done a lot of dumb shit. Like, I literally would ride my bike on my sidewalk, and we had a fence, and I would jump off the bike to jump on the fence like I'm on some superhero shit. I would do it a few times, and the one time I fell and bust my shit, got scratched up, I was like, damn. Yeah, I landed it the first 3 times, but even initially, this wasn't a good idea. Right. And now I know why it's not a good idea.
Yeah, this probably wasn't a good idea. It's just like the hands to the fire thing.
Yeah, they don't. They
it's hot.
You know what I mean?
You know it's hot, but you're gonna touch it. Yeah, because you need that. All right, cool.
Hey, have you ever seen that show, Them?
Yes,
heard of it. Haven't watched it.
So there's a scene in there where the dad literally tells the little girl, "Yo, don't touch the hot plate."
Mm-hmm.
The little girl's with her older sister. She's about to touch the hot plate. The older sister slaps the sister's head like, did he just tell you not to touch that? Nigga literally just told you.
He just told you.
I've had the issue with 2-year-olds.
Shit.
See,
not so much.
Yeah, like older than that.
Yeah.
My daughter, when she was the only thing my daughter did that I got in her ass about, and I did not expect from her. But I should have, because that's some shit kids do.
Right.
I had an apartment. Remember Uplands?
Yeah.
Shut up. Not you. Uplands. I had an apartment up there, right? And I come into the living room, and she's drawing on the walls.
Oh.
I lost
it. Boy.
Shit you see on TV, but it didn't cross my mind that that's some shit she see on TV.
Right.
Drawing walls, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we do. I was hot. I was hot, boy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but that's all. I can't think of too much other things that she really, really did that.
No, I've been really fortunate with my like little cousins and the 2 girls that I help, all that shit. I've been really fortunate with the kids in my life that they generally listen to. Like, I'm not I don't know. I don't know if it's the voice, because in my experience, it's always been that. No, they're gonna listen to the father figure, even if they don't pay mom no attention at a certain age. They're gonna listen to that father figure come in. Mother, prime example with my ex. We have been in several situations where we were in the same room with the baby doing whatever the baby doing. Baby start doing a little bit too much. Her mother tell her stop. She'll pause. She'll look at her mother, and as soon as her mother's not looking at her anymore,
she'll do it again.
She'll go back to doing what she was doing. And this will happen 2 or 3 times. Soon as I say stop,
it's a wrap.
She will stop. She will look at me, and she will come to where I am. And change whatever the fuck she was doing to something else. And I'm like, yo, I find that really interesting. Like,
well, I gotta tell you, bro, in my family, nah. What's up? Listen,
really?
There's a matriarchy, bro. My Aunt Ann, my Aunt Betty, my Aunt Esther.
This is funny as fuck.
Listen. Hey, yo,
sis.
Yo. Listen, I'm here to tell you, they wasn't playing with you. They wasn't. If Aunt Ann say, you better do that shit, If my grandmother, my mother's mother, not my father's mother, because my father's mother was a lot more lenient on us.
Yeah.
If Mary Alice Jackson told you to sit your dumb ass down, you're going to sit your dumb ass down. Why? Because this is a slightly older generation from down south. They not playing with you.
They don't play that shit. Don't make
you
make you go get the switch.
Test it.
Well, all right. So to come around to that slightly, it was different with my grandparents. With my grandparents, you listen to grandma. But back to my point, it wasn't because of grandma. It's because you ain't want to get granddad involved.
Oh, fuck no, of course.
That's what, with my grandparents, that's what that was. You ain't want to get I will never forget.
Grandfathers were disciplinarians like that. Neither one of them.
And he stayed out of it for the most part. He let her take care of it. But this one time, and this was showed me this. It was like a moment of clarity. Because it's not like he never disciplined us,
right?
But just generally, it was her. So this one time, I will never forget that we were running around the living room doing shit we weren't supposed to do, running around the living room.
That's it. No matter what else you might have been
right, didn't matter what else was going on.
You was out of line.
That's what we were not supposed to be doing. And we
around that fucking table,
bro. Yes, and we knocked over a glass elephant.
Oh, not the glass.
And the top broke off. The top broke off. Listen. Granddad wasn't home, right? So she called. She. Hey, get in here. We came. She started. Now this is when we had started getting older. Because it was me, just Chris, and his older sister. We was getting older. You know, a little bigger. You know.
Right.
So she started
hitting the same.
She started spanking me.
Right.
And while she's spanking me, the TV was on. I'm sitting there watching TV.
You're chilling.
I'm chilling.
Eating that shit.
Right.
Like,
yeah. Because like I said, we bigger now.
Right.
We bigger. This older lady.
Yeah, this protocol. We got it. We do.
Yeah. All right.
I got
a story for you about that older shit when you're done.
And she said. And she said, no, listen. She said one sentence. Y'all gonna make me get your grandfather. Oh, no, Waterworks. Waterworks.
Yeah,
easily. I put in an Oscar-winning performance that night.
Hey, for real though?
Without question.
That's one of the reasons why I always respect my mother, because like she'll say the same type of shit. When your daddy get home, oh shit, you right though. You right. All that shit, all that. No, you right. All right, I got you. Don't worry about it.
So, one of my uncles, I don't know what he was on, but he was clearly on something. He said something crazy to my grandmother one day, and my grandmother went in her purse.
Oh, pulled out the 45.
Pulled out that.
What nigga?
Pulled that burn out.
The blick.
Shot at that nigga. I'm telling you now. All that. Let me get another.
Did she say I didn't miss though?
No, she missed on purpose.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I ain't
missed. She wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. like that was like I did it on purpose.
But let me give you another story. When my brother Lance, rest in peace, was a kid crawling around on the damn rug, my uncle Lewis, rest in peace, was putting his feet on him as he was on running around. Every time he'd crawl by, my uncle Lewis put his feet on him. My mama saw that shit. It was like, Lewis, you better not put your feet on my son no more. Lewis thought it was a game. Oh, he was a gamesman, games master, master of games. He did that shit one more time. And back then, you know how these irons are light now. Back then, they was dumb heavy,
solid. Wasn't mostly plastic back then.
No, nigga. My mom took that iron and flung that bitch in his head.
And them irons back in the day were
barely big. Got out, like he barely got out of the way. And everybody in the house was shocked for a split second. And then everything went back to normal. Because here's the thing. All right. The older women from that generation that where I was like a little youngin' and they was no. And it wasn't because the dad, it wasn't because it was because they would fuck you up. There's a belt that is
hold on.
around.
Point of order, sir. We have to keep in mind that my grandmother would have been your mother.
Facts.
So I was dealing with older,
right?
That I can't speak for my aunts and uncles.
Right?
Yeah, I can't speak for my aunts and uncles. I don't know. Like they didn't play with her. I know they didn't play with her, but I don't think it was because of granddad.
Yeah. Yo, listen, you're right. It's a generational difference. Yeah. Your grandmother would have been my mom's, who, by the way, would fuck you up too. Don't play with her. But she was nowhere near as hardcore as her mom.
Yeah, right.
Nowhere near. Man, I was about to tell you, there's a belt that has been around since I was little that's still floating around the house. And I don't think no one uses it anymore, but it's still there like an artifact. Like, do you remember the time? I know what that's about.
Your ass.
I know what that's about. That's not shit.
No, that's a reminder. Yeah.
It's still there. It's still there. It's worn down. It probably don't even hurt no more.
Right.
Shit, fuck around, find out, my nigga.
But the spirit of it, it's literally imbued with the grandma force. That shit, don't fuck with that. Don't fuck with that.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. Now, like I said, the whole spanking thing is gone for the most part. The newer, like my sister don't do none of that shit no more.
Like I said, I told y'all my mother never actually really spanked me. She gave me a little pop every now and then.
Yeah.
That fear was real, yo. And as much as I loved my aunts and my grandmother and them, I was terrified of them to a certain degree. Like, and that went into adulthood. Like certain things I wasn't gonna say in front of my aunts. Certain things I damn sure wasn't gonna say in front of my grandmother. I don't give a fuck how old I was. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that little that baby elephant that they put the chain on when they little. How much they pull it, they can't break free. So by the time they're an adult elephant, they think
they just there
tied on my leg because I can't move. So they put a little string on it, and you're like, oh, fuck it, I guess I can't move. That was me. Like
it's just like the flies in the jar thing.
Yeah, yo, facts.
All right, another question. So I want to do the trivia again. We're gonna do another round of the trivia.
My own thing is like, I didn't get acknowledgement for like washing niggas last week.
I told you, I said, no, nigga, we talked about you winning.
Yeah, what you talking
about? I just thought that it could have been more glorified, but it's cool.
All right.
Skywriting?
Right.
I want like a parade and shit, you know?
No, yo, Vermin, we had the Board of Education too. That's funny.
You did.
Hold
on 1 second.
Oh, he must be going somewhere. So I'll ask you the question first. So people talk about love languages, right? Mm-hmm. And there are clearly people who don't know what the fuck love languages are, and that's cool. Everybody doesn't expect to know everything. That's cool. It's not a big issue. Mm-hmm. I don't think it could be classified as. I don't know if any official studies have been done on it, so I don't know how official it is, but it's done well enough. It's more cowbell, more glorification. I don't know how official it is, but just from my perspective, it makes sense. Mm-hmm. So this may be controversial too. God damn it.
But we're just in the mixed bag of controversy.
Hey, it is what it is, my guy. Anybody out here whose primary love language And for those who don't have no idea what I'm talking about, basically your love language is the way in which you best receive love or appreciation or whatever the case may be.
It could be with gifts. It could be with cuddling, affection.
Yeah, the official. Let me the official. Let me read the official love languages.
Doing the
official. The official ones are. Come on, B. I just want the words. I mean, I just want the names. Here we go. Words of affirmation. Words of affirmation. Gifts. Acts of service. Quality time. Physical touch.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the official categories or whatever. So this might be a hot take. If it is, oh well. I stand by what I'm about to say. I'll explain it, but I still stand by it.
Fucking chest, my nigga.
Yeah, I'll explain it, but I still stand by it. Mm-hmm. If your love language is words of affirmation,
I don't like
and
that.
You take it to the extreme, I am not the person to be involved with you in any way.
That is yo, listen, DK. That might make me sound like an asshole, but it's like, yo, my whole thing is this, right? You already know what it is. You already know what it is when you sign up, right? So the fact that I'm fucking with you alone should be enough affirmation.
But I want to take it beyond that because I think that's the obvious take, and I understand why some people have an issue with that take. I get it, but I think that's the obvious take. I want to take it a little bit beyond that. So I dealt with someone, and I this came to mind because I was going through. I was actually, funny enough, doing the same thing Toom's doing. I was purging. I was purging my screenshots, and I came across a couple conversations with somebody that I used to deal with, and I realized I never put one and two together until I just saw this screenshot. I realized that her primary love language might be words of affirmation, and she takes that shit to the extreme, like to the point where the promise is more important than the outcome.
What?
And
I know I'm came in.
Yeah, I'm about to. So basically, I purposely spent the majority of the time that you've been gone just hipping the audience if they aren't familiar with love languages. So, and my declarative statement, which may be a hot take or may not, but again, I'm going to explain it. If your love language, your primary love language, is words of affirmation, I am not the person that needs to be in your life.
No, sir.
What do you mean?
And when I say love language,
explain to me words of affirmation.
Okay, I want before I say that, when I say involved, I'm not just talking about romantic. This is love language, period. Any type of love, familial, friendships, whatever the case may be. If your number one love language is words of affirmation, let me give the official definition. All right. Oh shit, not here. Here. I want to get it in context, and I don't want to. Okay, here we go. Words of affirmation. No, I don't want a whole article. Leave me alone. I want.
It's a definition. Shit.
Yeah, I want a definition. God damn. Words of affirmation explained. Here we go. If your partner's primary love language is words of affirmation, it's important that you regularly tell them how much you care. The whole "they should know how much I love them, so I shouldn't have to say it" approach won't fly. They need to hear it from you on a consistent basis. One of the most important aspects of words of affirmation, however, is being genuine with those words. People whose primary language is words of affirmation care most about the intentions and emotions behind those words. If you're saying things just to say them, your partner will be keen to that, so don't fake it. You don't need to be Romeo, professing your love from the street below. Be you, be real, and if you're not the best at expressing those emotions through words, now may be the best time to practice, especially if your partner has words of affirmation as their primary love language. Now, again, In general, I don't think anything's wrong with any of the love languages in general. But if you take words of affirmation to its furthest extent, I'm not the person for you. And what I say
show me
is,
an example of furthest extent. So I got.
I'll greatly give you an example. So my premise is a question: is the promise more important than the outcome?
Oh,
so girl I was dealing with relatively seriously, seeing all the time, going on trips and stuff like that. I realized that this was the issue that we had because I had recently been doing the same thing you're doing. I've been purging some shit, and I was purging my screenshots, and I looked and saw, because oftentimes I would have to screenshot out conversations to show back to her to prove to her that I said or she said so. Regardless, that don't have nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. But yes, that's why I had the screenshots of her conversation with me. Anyway, so best example I can give you. Two examples, actually. There was one scenario. During this time, we were never official. So there's that. One of the first time that it popped up, again, I didn't realize this until the other day, but the first time it popped up was she said something to the effect of, I need a promise from you. She didn't say the word promise though, but she said, I need you to commit to doing something with me outside of texting and small talk at least once, twice a month. She said twice a month. I said, but we spend time together relatively often. We already spend time with each other more than this amount of time, but you need me to say it. Yes, I need you to promise to it. I'm like, that's a lot of work. I don't operate with anyone. Yeah, I don't operate with anyone that way. There's not a single person in my life, strictly for fun or enjoyment, that I sit down and schedule that I do this with them at this amount of time. That's too. No, we're not doing all that.
That's homework.
So the second time it came up was when we basically ended everything. She said basically something to the effect of, what'd she say?
Eating like a motherfucker down there.
Smashing.
Oh, my bad.
It sounds good too. It sounds good and you look good. It sounds good and you look good doing it.
Thank you, my guy.
That shit was crisp.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I don't apologize. Live your truth, brother.
Oh man, don't get me started.
So the second time was, like I said, when we basically ended things. We were seeing each other again, basically at least once a week.
Right.
Mind you, we both have jobs. I'm doing all this shit.
Yeah.
She has 2 children who she's co-parenting with the father. There's a lot going on, a lot of stuff going on, but we're seeing each other on average at least once a week.
Right.
2 times, literally 2 times. That didn't happen. So 2 weeks we didn't see each other. She says, you never have time for me.
Whoa, take it easy.
I'm like, yo, that's a wild ass, like,
that's a crazy bar.
You're not like so you don't understand modifiers.
Yo, the thing that's crazy about that is probably one of the ways to tank a relationship quicker than anything. When someone makes this overarching criticism about something that happens very rarely.
Right.
That's a
great you don't understand modifiers at all.
Yeah. You never
like, well, in the short term, it's always what the fuck?
That don't even
it doesn't count. It's
first of all, there is no such thing you can come up with
as short term perpetuity.
Always.
That's not how they work.
That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
They're polar opposites.
It's
emotionally manipulative too.
Almost polar. The only way you can get more polar is instantaneous.
Yeah.
I've been through that shit too.
Like it's emotionally manipulative, yo. It is.
And I said to her,
you never do this anymore.
Right.
Because I didn't do this one time.
I said to her, I'm like, bruh, no, that's not what happened.
No.
That is not what happened. Matter of fact, actually, I can read it because I don't delete shit. Now, this is not a screenshot.
The man with the receipts.
This is our actual text conversation.
Ain't that what the kids these days call receipts?
Yeah, I believe so. Mm-hmm. I believe so. If I can figure out how to search my boom. There we go. All right. So let me see. Where does it start? Lately, I'm starting to feel disconnected from you. In this season, it feels like our schedules and things are not aligning. And this thing is
y'all relationship was y'all cataloged y'all relationships by seasons?
Yeah, well, hold on. Do you mean like weather, or do you mean like season 2 like,
or season 3 of
y'all? This happened so long ago. I really don't have any extra. I can only tell you what's in the messages.
Special space
until something jogs my memory.
Yo, he said you called her bruh. That may be why I never worked.
All right, bet that.
And lately, I'm starting to feel disconnected from you. In this season, it feels like our schedules and things are not aligning. And this thing is just will fit the connection in if we ever have time.
Well, how was it last season?
Can I finish?
Oh, sorry.
Not we'll make time for this because we want to be together in a healthy, integrated way at some point in time.
Last season was 2 weeks ago before then.
Bruh. I responded to her. I said, you mean you? She said, huh? I said, I feel disconnected. I said, no, you said will fit, will make time, etc. No, you mean you.
Yeah.
She said, got you. So you feel like you have been fitting in and getting adequate time? I said, let's look at recent history.
Do you feel neglected?
No, he shouldn't, because I called this motherfucker and he ain't answered. It's the second time in a row that I've called him and he has not answered my phone call.
Well,
you never answer the phone when I call you.
Why you putting me on blast and bringing up old shit though? Like,
so I said, let's look at recent history.
Marissa said y'all show was called Seasons of Love.
That's funny. That's funny. I said, let's look at recent history. I was busy twice. The last time you specifically told me it was good that I was busy Thursday, and I should be busy Tuesday if you ask about it, because she was studying something, and just like humans, if there's something that you stupid, if there's something you don't want to do and something else that you want to do presents itself, you're gonna lean towards doing what you want to do. So she said. So I'm like, you said it was good that I was busy.
You
Thursday,
said,
and I should be busy Tuesday if you ask about it. Also, you asked about a date before I go on my trip, and I said yes.
This shit.
So
this shit is crazy, yo.
She said, you said, I mean, me, not we. Fair enough when it comes to my opinions about our efforts at connecting lately. But the last we was my understanding of why we restarted all this in the first place. I said, so I'm right? No? She said, I hear that. But even looking at recent history, when is the last time you made an effort to connect with me? And when I make effort, you always busy.
I can't do it. I can't.
You always busy.
The conversation sounds annoying as fuck to me right now, B.
Yeah, no, it was nigga. Why you think this was the last call? Never mind. She said, when was the last time? She said, even looking at recent history, when is the last time you made an effort to connect with me? And when I make effort, you always busy, which makes me feel like our schedules are out of alignment. My response, I'm always busy is what you're going with.
Yeah, yo.
See, that makes me irritable. That makes me irritable.
That always word is crazy. That's a crazy bar.
It's an absolute, and I don't like that shit.
Wait, here's the thing. She says, no, always is not fair. I said,
To be fair,
always is nowhere near close to accurate.
Right. Saying
it may have been
it's not fair. It's not
sometimes
even
maybe more.
Right.
Recently,
That's an understatement.
You know what I mean?
Like I said, it may have been 10 times in the last 3 or so years. Almost never would be more accurate.
Yeah,
right.
that's
she said, fact. And she said almost in recent history. She said always in recent history. What the fuck does that mean?
That's.
She said always in recent history by your own account. And I've said to you before that. Wait, hold on.
Were you dating Mrs. Incredible?
Apparently so.
Because she was reaching a lot of that shit.
Woo, boy, damn. I know she loose.
She said it makes me feel some type of way when it just feels like lately.
No hammies.
I'm trying to connect and getting nowhere, and I'm the only one affected by it.
How long? Wait, let me ask you this question.
I said, yo, this just might
have
be
y'all been together.
Concurrently,
yeah.
At that point, no, not concurrently means all, right?
Mm-hmm. Everything.
Concurrently, then more than 4 years. But at that point in time, it had been like 6 months. But so my response was, yeah, this might just be an impasse for us.
That's
might be. Yeah, it's been 2 times. 2
might be.
Let's not do that.
No.
She said, meaning. I said, meaning it seems like it's always going to be a problem.
Yep.
Because it's likely that it will happen again.
That's what I'm about to say.
And if you're going to bring it back up to like, oh, it always happens, and say like, yo, the next 3 weeks we just been chilling, kicking it, no problems, whatever. But if this happens again, you're going to say, oh,
this is what happened. She says, yes, what? She said, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. It seems like my need for more consistent connection is not going to be met. And now you're telling me it's not even just a seasonal thing, but you foresee this will always be an issue. My response? Okay. She said, okay. She said, okay. I said, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I be on that side of time too.
Like, what the fuck do you mean? So you wanted me to agree to see you often, even though I see you often.
Yeah.
So this goes back to you're taking words of affirmation to its furthest possible extent. And now you're not getting what you need.
When we spin the block
according to you.
You're right. What's annoying about that is not only are you annoying me and irritating me with these reaches of monumental proportion.
These fake ass modifiers.
And you trying to find a way for this not to be ridiculous. But then you want me to do the labor of having to go back and forth with you over some shit that you, just by going off of this conversation, I know you know is ridiculous.
Right.
I know you know. So
for you to say, labor. Yeah, always isn't fair. What the fuck? It's not true.
Right.
Fair is the word that you chose to go
Yeah,
with?
yo, that's saying that is true. Just that's bro, I like that right there. Yeah, that would have been the end for me too. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't do it. Like yeah.
I won't. No,
I won't do it.
You need some type of assurance or affirmation that I'm going to do something that I'm doing. This is not. Let me be clear. This is not. Oh, you know I love you because I'm with you. I'm here, ain't I?
Right.
That's not this.
Right.
This is the action, the thing. This is
I'm actually doing the thing that
you're saying that I'm to say that you love someone. There are a myriad of ways that you can try to prove that. There are a myriad of ways that can be received. No, this is, are we in the same space together, spending time together? There is no ambiguity there.
Yeah,
that's a binary thing.
If
we are or we are not.
This
is what you want me to do? All right, we are doing this.
Yep.
But because I won't say to you, no, we're going to do this. This, it's a problem. So the promise is more important to you
than the actual action.
Yeah.
Yo, listen.
So remember when we always talk about intent matters, well, impact matters more than intent. I don't think she understands that.
Right.
And the thing is, it's merely, I don't understand how that the actual impact, the actual result of what's happening wouldn't have the bigger impact.
Right.
Here's the thing.
The words
Here's the thing. When it's only happened. Like those two examples were the only time it got big, like out of proportion. Right. But sometimes it popping up in a small way does not affect me. I don't have an issue talking through a small case of that because that's a thing that you have. That's one of your, for lack of a better term, it's one of your insecurities, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
So I can deal with that. That's not an issue.
What about if you would have been like, yo, I feel like these past 2 weeks we haven't really been spending time together.
That's perfect.
Can we kind of like
that would have been that? That would have been a whole conversation.
But when you say two things,
always and never. Always recently,
always and never.
Always and never.
Always and never.
Yo, they boil.
It's gonna fuck shit up. It's gonna fuck shit up because the other person is gonna find numerous examples where that's not true.
Yeah.
So you saying never, it actually it hurts the effect you're trying to get. Because now that person's put on a defensive going, fuck you talking about? I just did that.
Never.
Right.
Never.
Like, come on, bro. We literally.
So even that one time that I did it, that don't count either.
Right. And truthfully, James, you are way better than me because I've been with my wife for 14 years now. This year, 14 years. I gotta tell you, we got shorthand like a motherfucker. My wife don't have to come in here right now, after the show, before the show, and say, I love you.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I don't need that either.
No, me neither.
Like, I know.
Yeah, I know the vibe.
It's other way. I know. It's other. You've shown. You've proven. I've shown. I've proven.
Because the impact. I know what you do.
Shout out the special space for the Sex Panther reference.
2% of the time works every time. Yo, I'm just saying. Jaded his ass. He said.
I mean, he's right though. He's right. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
Hey, yo, fam, that shit get them mad.
Yo, it get
because they can do it to you too. So I do.
They hate it. People hate that shit.
And then also, like, especially if it's like a long ass text, like I ain't reading all that bullshit.
You know my thing. Don't send me no book. Like,
I'll probably screenshot it so I can like read it later. But
no,
I ain't right now.
I have text messages in my phone right now that I've still not read.
That's a fact.
I either okay or TLDR your ass, and then you.
That's funny.
But see, this is why I say James is better than me because when in that situation, when yes, it was good of her to be honest up front that she needed
absolutely
that was good.
Be honest better.
That would have been a deal breaker.
It was hyperbolic.
That would have been a deal breaker for me though. That would have been a deal breaker because I'd have been like, I know me.
Yeah,
I know me.
And not only that, but you were there though. My thing is
my friends like me.
My thing
is
like
kids like me.
Oh, my bad. There too when I did those things that you're claiming I didn't do, and I'm no longer doing. Like you were there.
You were there.
The fuck.
You were there. Yo, you better be. I know I can't do it. Like, I know. Like because I don't require as much. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Well, no. I'm spoiled. Not because I came in wanting to be spoiled, because that's what she did. That's what she does. That's what she does. But when it comes to all other stuff, like, yo, you can grab my hand when we walking down the street. We could be lying in bed watching TV, and you put your hand on my leg. I don't need I don't need the big show. When my wife comes in here.
Hold on. Wait. Special space.
Yo, I can't unsee it. It's head canon now. I can't unsee it.
Yo,
that's it.
Special space says Sex Panther James. Figured out what SPJ means.
Yo, that's OP now.
Yo, that's canon. That's canon. Nah, no. No,
all of this from a fucking Anchorman reference.
Yo,
that's amazing.
No, B. Listen, that's it now. That's it.
I'm not even gonna fight it because I know how you people are.
Look, that's it.
Fight it.
Hey, I wish Mike was here because he could get somebody.
Bro,
if Mike Gleason was there.
I'm glad Mike's not here right now. Oh my God.
Gotta be here next week.
Nigga, it'd have been over.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let's get to this thing. I want to do 2 rounds.
Let's get this.
Phrasing. But
nigga,
cold. That's
no 2 rounds.
Yeah.
This nigga, yeah.
All right, who wants to go first? Because this time I don't really think it matters.
What?
No, nigga, I say who wants to go first. That's not phrasing.
This nigga's dumb.
I mean,
I'm gonna go first.
If I would have said, I'm not even gonna say.
Go ahead, say it. Make my day.
Who wants to go first?
I'm going first.
Right, okay.
It's freezing in
here. We're going to get these 2 rounds, and it's going to be right now. Eddie's in the lead. This is going to be concurrent.
I know we was keeping track.
Yeah, we're going to just keep it going.
You know this nigga keep receipts, right?
Yeah, you come on now.
Come on.
Can we do hold up? Can we do not this week, but like in the following week, something about like the people from that time that I was actually listening to? Like,
yeah. I'm gonna have to find it, but yes.
Cloud,
no, I get it.
I know. I ain't gonna hold you though. You did well though. I ain't gonna lie.
You really did.
I'm surprised.
Other shit,
you did really well, and I think that's going to change right now.
Yes. As soon as he answered those questions and we shouted the shit up, he's like, "Yo, I don't even listen to that bullshit." I was like, "Yo, but you answered
didn't
right.
like."
Especially that 3-6, the 3-6 of the 8-ball MGG shit.
I was so mad at you.
I don't fuck this nigga though.
But he got it right. He got it right when giving the choices. When giving the choices, he got it right. All right. So all these have finished the line. So I don't think it is what it is. There's still multiple choice. Same rules apply.
Yeah, I'll just say I don't know.
No, right. If you get it before the choice, right,
I'll make the choice.
But if you get it before the choice, you get the extra point. Still same as last time. All right. See, I don't know if I want to make it difficult for you or make it easy. Which is more fun?
Probably already going to be difficult.
Ladies and gentlemen, which is more fun? I'm trying to figure out which is more fun. All right. We're going to do it. No, we're going to do it as it is. Complete this Biggie Smalls line from the song Juicy. I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Complete this line from Nelly. 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 Complete this line from Nelly. Nelly.
Belly.
Nelly. In Dilemma. East Coast, I know you shaking right. Down south, I know you bouncing right. West Coast.
Oh, oof.
I need multiple. I'm not. I didn't.
Okay. The options are: I know you walking right. I know you hopping right. I know you bopping right. I know you shopping right.
You said West Coast. That's the last word, right? In that phrase, bopping.
I know you walking right. You said bopping.
Yes.
Okay. Complete the line from Diddy's Last Night featuring Keisha Cole. Last night.
That was in the Toronto, nigga.
I know, right? All right. So for the ones that I know you don't know, I'll try to approximate how the song goes if I know it.
Okay.
Because all of them I'm not going to know, but
and that's last week, it's like the reason I did better. Because even if I wasn't listening to this shit, some of the shit was just it's out there.
Ambient. Yeah.
You hear it, yeah.
It's ambient.
But that's why I felt like this would be good for y'all. Because regardless, y'all still are who you are. Right, even if you didn't take a particular interest in something, it was around and that's how it goes. Yeah. All right.
But I was last trivia about it.
But you did. That's been proven false, sir. Last night, couldn't even get an answer. Tried to call.
I need some.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the choices.
Yeah,
but my pride wouldn't let me dial. But my pride won't let me dial. But my hands won't let me dial. But my toes wouldn't let me dial.
It's definitely
toes.
Oh, funny. Are you going with toes, nigga? Right.
No. My pride wouldn't let me. I'm gonna go with pride.
Yeah.
Pride. Wait. Pride wouldn't or pride won't?
Oh yeah, because there's two different.
My bad. Pride won't.
Okay. Finish this Eminem line from Without Me. I've created a monster because nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady
I'm chopped liver.
Oh, my guy.
5. Complete this 50 Cent lyric from 21 Questions.
Oh, jeez.
If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you
still hug me? The fuck?
Pick the right word to complete the lyric from Missy Elliott's Work It. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and
reverse it.
What comes next in the Kanye West hit Diamonds from Sierra Leone? I was sick about awards, couldn't nobody.
Wait a minute, say that again.
I was sick about awards, couldn't nobody.
Multiple choice there.
Cure me, change me, save me, make me.
You said he was sick by the water.
I was sick about awards.
Sick about awards. Excuse me.
Couldn't nobody
cure me? I don't know.
What's the next part of this Snoop Dogg hit, Gin and Juice? Now that I got me some Seagram's gin, everybody got their cups, but they ain't
putting in.
The options are paying me, chipped in,
chip, gin.
Okay.
And Pew gin, just to throw that out there.
Pew to gin, period.
Yeah, the nastiest drink in the world.
Bro, it's so fucking hard. Anyway, who is untouchable like the Wild Wild West in this Tupac hit, California Love? Now let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West, a state that's untouchable like
Elliot Ness. Oh.
What does the gang want you to move in the Sugar Hill Gang hit Rapper's Delight?
Oh shit.
Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat. And me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try.
Move your feet.
All right. So number one, they gave you one that you would know.
Oh, Vermin said, exactly. Look, Vermin said gin is awesome.
Vermin, we have a diametric. We have a diametrically opposed thing to everything. All right, so number one, let my tape rock till my tape pops. Got that right. Two, East Coast, I know you shaking right. Down South, I know you bouncing right. West Coast, you said bopping. The answer was walking.
Walking. Yeah, crip walking. I got it.
I was thinking it was going to be smoking, but since that wasn't an option, like that's what I would have said without the options.
Word.
Because I'm just saying West Coast smoking song. Right.
You always think that is
yeah.
Number three, last night I couldn't get an answer. Tried to call, but my pride wouldn't. I'm really upset with you that you got this wrong because of grammar. Yo, I know some lyrics don't always adhere to grammar.
No, because mine
since you were guessing,
not a hip hop.
But since you were guessing, I just figured you would get it right.
Have you heard Diddy talk?
Look, no, I'm
trying to
nigga. But you know Diddy don't write his shit, so let's not.
That even makes it double unfair, but
Diddy don't write his shit. No, y'all can't. Nope, I'm not allowing that excuse. Point of order, sir. No, Diddy does not use proper grammar. However, Diddy also does not write his shit.
I'm hearing it in his voice though.
Let me see. I've created a monster because nobody wants to see Marshall no more. When if you want shady, I'm chopped liver. You got that right. If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you still hug me? Is correct.
Nigga. Nah, you
no, you wouldn't, nigga.
Bullshit.
Stinking ass.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. That was a giveaway.
A layup. Literally.
I was sick about awards. Couldn't nobody cure me. Now that I got me some Seagram's gem, everybody got that cups, but they ain't chipped in.
Niggas be really doing that shit. Trophies.
I watched it.
Now let me welcome everyone to the Wild Wild West, a state that's untouchable like Elliot Ness.
Mind your business, Napalm. This motherfucker come in. Look, this motherfucker comes in here.
That's funny. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat. Because me, the groove, and my friends are going to try to move your feet. All right. Anybody that's worth their salt should have known that one.
Yeah, it's Sugar Hill Gang. I mean,
yeah, it's the song. All right, Addy.
What up? What we doing?
What up, B?
I'm good.
How you feeling?
How you feeling? I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm great. I'm great. All right, which one are we gonna give you? Because there's obviously 3 left.
Crazy. Go ahead.
No, because I don't think there will be a choice.
Yo,
I think
that one from Vinny Praz, yo.
Yo, mind your business. No. James is facilitating this.
No, I got one. He got it. Reef the Lost Cause.
Yo, you stupid. All right. Speaking of lost causes. All right, so yours is what up, Jonathan? Yours is going to be you're gonna have to guess the artist from the lyric.
Oh, great. That should be fucking fun.
All right. So again, just like with Tim, if I know it, I'm going to try to say it like it said to try to help you out a little bit.
Word.
God showed me the way because the devil trying to break me. Come on now. That one. That was kind of.
He could do it again.
God showed me the way because the devil trying to break me down. The only thing I pray is that my feet don't fail me. Come on, Addy. You, as much shit as you gave me when we talked about this particular album, you better know this motherfucking answer.
Oh, yeah, that's Kanye.
Okay. Do you know which group spit these lyrics? Have you ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good? I mean, the macaroni soggy, the peas are mushed, and the chicken tastes like wood.
Yo, that's some old school shit. Damn. Give me some
I really want to punch you again, particularly, but I can't tell you why. But I really want to punch you again. Go ahead.
That's fine. You always want to punch a nigga. Give me the
Sugar Hill Gang, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, Curtis Blow, Run DMC.
Sugar Hill.
I'm happy that they kept it relatively time specific.
Yeah, they did.
For the choices. Yeah. Which hip hop artist penned this lyric? Engine, number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up.
Damn. Fuck.
Black Rub, Black Sheep, Big Pun, Notorious B.I.G.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Come on, bro. That song. Well, I don't know. What year?
Spit it again.
Engine, number 9 on the New York Transit line.
Black Sheep.
Still bobbing your head. Who busted out this lyric? I don't know this one. That's funny. I don't know this one, so I just had to read it. I like the way that they walk, and it's chill to hear them talk, and I can always make them smile from White Castle to the Nile.
Hey, give me names, fam.
DMX, Beastie Boys, Cypress Hill, NWA.
Oh shit!
It's a very eclectic list of.
It gotta be It got to be either Beastie Boys or Cypress Hill, so I'm gonna go with Beastie Boys.
Here's the other thing about why this is good for y'all, because of who y'all are. Process of elimination is actually a good tool.
Hey, look at Pom. Shut the fuck up.
Look call them the Geesty Boys.
The Geesty Boys. Yo. All right.
Pom is on Fuego Flame today, ain't it?
Meanwhile, back in Queens, the realness is foundation. If I die, I couldn't choose a better location.
Prodigy.
Put down those video games and give me the name of the artist who busted this lyric. Super Nintendo.
No. I was wrong. No. I was right. No. It was Prodigy.
Super Nintendo. And I can't say why, but whatever. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture.
Biggie.
Okay, I didn't hear you. Okay, cool. Called up the homies and I'm asking y'all, what quarter y'all into playing basketball? Especially the big girl. Big girls need love too. No discrimination in this world. So keep your hands off my cheeks and let me study how you ride the beat, you big freak.
Damn, I know that song. Fuck.
Yo,
I know you know the song.
Hey, yo, spit it to me
There's
again.
no way around you not knowing
Yo,
the song.
what the fuck?
Especially the big girls need love too. No discrimination in this world. So keep your hands off my cheeks and let me study you while you ride the beat, you big freak. Skinny slim women got the camel toe up in them. You can hump them, lift them, bend them, give them something to remember. Hell, come on now.
Damn!
I gave you extra lyrics.
I know. Now you gotta give me names. You gotta give me names. I can't pick.
Goody Mob, Outcast, 3 6 Mafia,
Outcast. God damn, that's what's his name? Not Dre, not Andre. Like fucking damn, big boy. Fuck. I should have had that. Damn.
Let me see.
The way you move, yeah. Oh damn, I'm tripping.
Hit you with no delay. So what you saying, yo? Silly with my 9 milli with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo.
Yeah,
wilding in the club like we wilding in the studio. Look at shorty, anyone. All right, cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Raised as a youth, tell the truth. I got the scoop on how to get a bulletproof because I jumped from the roof before I was a teenager. Mobile phone, sky pager, game rules. I'm living major.
Yeah, you gotta give me names.
Warren G, Dr. Dre, Tupac, Snoop, Doggy, Dog.
Warren G.
Okay, so
that's all the questions.
That's the last one.
Oh, that was fast as fuck. Shit.
It was 10. It was 10, just like Tim's was.
Okay. Because I think the other one was like 12 or some shit.
They're not all the same amount. Yeah.
Okay, got you.
They're not all the same amount. So, geez, is that Tim? Is Tim texting me? Oh no, it's not Tim. Okay. God show me the way because the devil tried to break me. I was gonna be really mad at you. If you
I understand.
All the shit that you gave me about college dropout.
Yeah.
All right, so we got that, and that was before I gave you the choices, so you get an extra point. Have you ever went to over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good? I mean, the macaroni soggy, the peas on mustard, and the chicken tastes like wood. That's Rapper's Delight. I'm so mad that you didn't guess that because we were literally just talking about it. It was the last question for 2.
I'm sorry.
But you got it right when we got to the choices. So
word.
Engine number 9. Yes, it's definitely Black Sheep. And I'm not mad at you for not guessing that because it's an obscure name. Sure.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I knew it couldn't be the other ones.
Right. I like the way they walk and show to hear them talk. And I always make them smile from White Castle to the now. It's absolutely BC Boys.
Yeah, because the White Castle gave it away.
Word. Meanwhile, back in Queens, the Realness Foundation, I couldn't choose a better location. When the slugs penetration, you burn sensation, close the guard, a nice situation. The reason why I was like, whatever, is because the answer that they give you to choose is Mobb Deep, not whether it's Prodigy or Havoc.
But was it a Prodigy that said that, right?
I believe it was Prodigy.
Okay, because that's what I remember. I was like, "Oh, I want to change my answer to Havoc,but I was
right. Yeah, they don't differentiate between Prodigy and Havoc.
Yeah, so
they just give you Mobb Deep. Yeah. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was there, broke man, I couldn't picture this. You get Biggie, obviously. Call up the homies and I'm asking y'all which quarter y'all playing basketball. Yes, absolutely. Ice Cube. Especially if a big girl need love to do discrimination. This word you took a long ass time, my guy.
No, because the whole time I was trying to remember how the beat went and all that, and the voice, but I knew the lyrics. And then as soon as I heard the options, I was like, that's big boy shit. Fuck.
Ready for action, nipping in the bud. We never relax in, outcast, never asking, not scratching, not at all. Since my nigga went to do a little acting, and that's when anyone asking, drip, drop, it goes in your gas. Okay. That's okay.
And then all the big girls need love to.
Right.
I should have been like on that. I love that part.
Hit you with no delay. So what you saying, yo? So my 9 milli with the dilly, yo. Wanna be on the mic, I do my duty, yo. Killing the club like we in the studio. Busta Rhymes, obviously. Obviously. Raises the youth, tell the truth. I got the scoop on how to get bulletproof because I jumped on the roof. Because I jumped from the roof before I was a teenager. Mobile phone, sky page, game rules. I'm living major. You said Warren G. The answer is actually
Snoop
Amaru.
Oh shit! Well, I wouldn't have got that. No way.
Tupac.
Oh shit! I wouldn't have got that. I'm not a Pac fan. Well, I fuck with Pac shit, but like.
No, I understand. You ain't got to explain. We already went over this. Yeah. All right, so there's 2 left. Which one do I give to? Right or left, Tim?
Right.
Okay. This one actually might be the better choice out of the 2 for you. Funny enough.
I don't know about all that, but
The average score is 6 out of 10. Let's see if you do better. Andre Young is better known as
Dr. Dre.
His mom knows him as Christopher Wallace, but we love to call him
Biggie.
The leader of a rap group's real name is O'Shea Jackson.
Ice Cube.
Carl Mitchell is the real name of what longtime rapper?
I don't know. Give me
You was rolling for a second.
Yeah,
Twister, KRS-One, Scarface, Curtis Blue.
Carl Mitchell. That name is so plain as shit. That name is plain as shit.
That's facts.
Carl Mitchell. Give me those names again.
Twister, KRS-One. That's funny. I was about to say Chris. Twister, KRS-One, Scarface, Curtis Blue.
I'm gonna say Scarface. Fuck it.
Calvin Brodus got what rap name from a cartoon?
He got Snoop from Peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy Morrow has a long career using what rap name?
Who?
Tracy Morrow.
Give me some. I don't know what the fuck.
Mystical, Ice-T, Lil C's, and
wait a minute. First one again.
I want to keep putting KRS-One. Mystical.
Okay.
Ice-T, Lil C's, KRS-One. Why do they keep putting KRS-One?
I don't know.
His name is clearly Chris.
Right. Like they say too much. I'm gonna go with. Wait a minute. Give me those names again.
Mystical, Ice-T, Lil C's.
Fuck it.
Okay. Reginald Noble.
Apparently, Bagheera knows what it is. That's Red.
I know, right?
That's my guy. The hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Dwayne Carter has run Cash Money Records using
God,
what name?
Who?
Dwayne.
Oh,
Carter.
I don't know.
Come on, yo!
Oh no,
it's literally.
I was about to say Wheezy, but
okay, shut up.
Carter, but
shut Dwayne? Up, nigga. Where you think Wayne comes from?
Yeah, like come on, my guy.
My dad's name is Wayne.
No, listen. No, listen. Dwayne Carter,
The Rock. Oh no.
Oh, God, I hate this guy. All right, that's the end of the show. No more black BCGz.
No, that one was so easy that I would not allow you to go to the choices. Dwayne Carter,
come on,
Little Wayne, Mr. Carter.
Come on, man. You better than this, man.
Context clues,
no, I'm not.
Or either he just doesn't give a fuck.
I'm thinking highly of me, yo. All right.
Well, it's a mixed bag with that, though. Like,
sure. Call that nigga Stripe the Gremlin.
Yo, that's funny. What name does DeAndre Way go by when he's making us move in the club? I hate the way these questions are asked. Stop trying to be cool. Just ask the question.
Yeah.
DeAndre Way. I know this answer, but
give me the
Soulja Boy, Jeezy, Twister, Andre 3000.
Soulja Boy, Twister, Andre 3000, and who?
And Jeezy.
I'm gonna say Jeezy. Fuck it.
Dennis Coles is a member of Wu-Tang Clan under what alias?
Damn, that nigga named Dennis. That's that's actually kind of funny. That's evil. Give me the multiple choices, but I think I know what it is.
Meth, RZA, Deck, Ghostface.
Ghostface.
All right. So the average is 6 out of 10. Mm-hmm. First question. Andre Young, Dr. Dre. You got that without the choices. You was rolling on that at first. You came out the gate swinging.
Real.
Christopher Wallace, Biggie. You got that without the choices. O'Shea, obviously you got that one without the choices. Carl Mitchell is Twister.
I had no
Scarface.
No. And Napon's right because his name is Brad, and I should know that because I listen to his stuff. He's literally said his name in his songs. So. Right.
Calvin Brodus.
Hey, Malik, you be coming out the tub stinking.
So that's funny. That's funny. Calvin Brodus is absolutely always going to be Snoop Dogg. And I should give you an extra point for getting the cartoon. Yeah. No, because y'all tied right now, so I'm not gonna give you extra points.
Thank you for being.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Tracy Morrow's Ice-T. You should have see the reason I knew that is not because I've ever heard it, right? It's because light skinned nigga, super hard for no reason. His name gotta be Tracy or Shannon or something like that's just how I think. Like his name gotta be Tracy or Shannon or something like that.
Only thing, it is a bit problematic that you said it.
It is.
But listen to me when I tell you, I get it. Like,
and he was, and also, I know this is a phrasing issue. He wasn't hard for no reason.
Well, no, facts.
Robbing.
Wow. Yo, that's funny. Yo, that is hilarious. All right.
That's racist.
Reggie Noble, obviously. Everybody knows Reggie Noble. That's my nigga. Redman, so you got the two.
Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie.
Dwayne Carter. I'm gonna give you I don't know. I'm gonna give you 1 point. I ain't gonna give you the 2 because I had to fight to get that out of you.
Fuck that nigga.
I don't disagree. Actually, you know what's funny? I came to a conclusion the other day. I determine your level of hip hop acumen, or how would I enjoy having a conversational argument about hip hop based on what you feel about Lil Wayne.
Yeah, that's fact. Because
it's real shit. Because if you're one of these motherfuckers that try to give him all these excuses,
I can't.
I can't have a conversation with
everybody else that you like too, but he's the one example that when we have that type of like thinking about him, he fits that example so fucking well.
Right.
Yeah. Right. It's true.
Like it's not too many people as polarizing that shouldn't be as polarizing, because it's not like I'm saying Wayne is trash.
No, not at all.
That's never been my argument.
He has clear flaws that we can all see. It's just
that's
you just don't want to admit it.
But y'all act like they don't exist. That's the thing. If you're one of those people, I don't want to talk to you again.
I don't give a fuck
about anything.
Anything that you have an opinion about.
Anything that you have to use your critical thinking for.
Even if you're right, I'm going to think the opposite just because you said.
Like if you can't, if you're the type of person that can't suspend your bias to acknowledge some shit.
Yeah.
Right. Nah. Perfect example. Just Chris. He is the biggest Wayne fan. At no point ever have I brought this shit up to him and he tried to make an excuse for it.
Right. There's no excuse for it. There's no excuses.
He's just like, he got so much hard shit. I don't pay attention to that stuff.
Which is fair. Cool. Which is
I get it. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I ain't gonna fight with you.
It doesn't exist at all. It's not a thing.
Right. All right. DeAndre Way, you said Jeezy. The answer Soulja Boy. I knew that.
I was going with Andre 3000. Shit, I would have got
No, that's Andre Benjamin. Come on, man.
Oh, my bad.
Dennis Coles, you said go face. That's right.
Because Dennis, and that's why I was like, because I was thinking that ain't Raekwon. Let me hear the names, and in the moment, go.
All right, you ready, Eddie?
By the way, on their show, he acted a lot like Dennis on that show. That's like funny. My Dennis. He acted a lot like him.
Who, Soulja Boy?
No, nigga.
Oh, all right.
All right. All right, Eddie.
Hold on. I got to address that because Big Soulja Boy put bullets in it.
Oh, no, thanks.
That's why they call him Big Draco.
No, Big Soulja. Yeah, Big Soulja.
Why actually did that?
That was a shot. Like, that's Draco.
Well, I mean, because Soulja Boy, though.
Because it's Soulja Boy.
He's also goofy as a motherfucker.
Yeah, he's still Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
But
he's goofy.
But he's still a real nigga.
Listen.
Shit. All right.
Niggas talk about they'd do it.
Yeah, no, Soulja proof.
He did that shit.
Yeah,
Draco.
You got receipts.
Dudes back in there was talking about they 187 on the undercover cab.
Pac actually
shot a cab.
So
with his middle finger up too and all.
Right,
man. All right, come on.
Yeah. Middle finger up like Pac at the attempt murder.
Yeah,
anyway.
Yep, exactly.
I'm sorry, Palm got that reference. Palm better had got that reference as much as he claims he loves this person. Okay, he didn't get to that part yet. So the average was 6 out of 10. You got 8 out of 10.
Ooh, you're above average, my guy.
Hey. All right. So for this, for this one, Eddie, the average is 7 out of 10. So the bar's a little bit higher for you. Do you know which influential group spat out these lyrics? My brother's doing bad on my mother's TV. She says you watch it too much. It's just not healthy. All my children in the daytime, Dallas at night, can't even see the game or the Sugar Ray fight.
Damn, you got to give me names because I know it's some
Tribe, B Freezy, Joe CZ, and RJ DZ. 2 Live Crew, Grandmaster Flash, and the Furious 5.
Tribe.
Are you feeling the beast? Oh, I hate the way they ask these damn questions. Which group said this? You wake up late for school, man. You don't want to go. You ask your mom, please, but she still says no. You miss 2 classes, no homework, but your teacher preaches class like you're some kind of jerk.
You got this, bro.
Is that Crisscross?
Public Enemy, Beastie Boys, Run DMC, The Mic Masters.
Oh shit. I'm just throwing that shit up. Run DMC.
Which CEO penned these lyrics early in his rap career? But I'm never off, always on to the break of dawn. COMPTO win in the city they call Long Beach, putting the shit together like my homie DOC. No one can do it better like this, like that, and like this. I'm so mad that you didn't interrupt me.
Damn.
It's like that, and like this, and like this.
Snoop Dogg. Oh, this nigga mad. Damn.
Fucker. Tell me which all-female group dished out these lyrics. Oh, and to be clear, because I never actually said this. Anybody who guesses something, if their guess is one of the choices, that answer is official.
Mm-hmm. All right. 2 points.
So even if it's wrong.
Oh, no.
So even if it's wrong, it still counts.
Right. Exactly what you're talking about, too.
Tell me which all-female group dished out these lyrics. Let's talk about sex for now to the people at home or in the crowd. It keeps coming up anyhow. Don't decoy, avoid, or make void the topic because that ain't going to stop it.
A rap group? Female rap group?
It says, group? Which all-female group?
TLC.
Put on these parachute.
Fuck you, Toon.
Term is funny. Put on these parachute pants and name the rapper. Come on. Man.
Oh,
no, I
hate the way they ask these questions.
MC
I hate the way they ask these questions. I ain't even had to get to the fucking lyrics. Yeah, I'm gonna read these before I start reading out loud.
Hold up. But that Danny bar though.
No, nigga.
That Danny Hammer bar.
Yo, woo. They stomping them out. I walked in and said, stop. Hammer time. Oh, nigga. All right.
Nasty.
I gotta read these before I get to the. All right. Can you name the group who made their claim to fame to these lyrics? Do my stuff undercover. Now it's time for the blubber blabber to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. I'll jack your butt like a looter in a riot.
Hey, what? Hey, what's up? That bar is mad problematic. Can you run it back again?
Do my stuff undercover. Now it's time for the blubber blabber to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. I'll jack your butt like a looter in a riot.
I don't even want to get this shit right. Just give me the choices, dog.
MC Neapolitan Ice Creamy. Who? Tupac. Nigga, I'm reading the choices. Tupac, Cypress Hill, DMX.
Definitely not DMX. Definitely not Pac. Maybe not Cypress Hill. The first nigga, whoever MC's Ice Cream, whatever you said.
Rocky Road.
All right. Time for a little taste of the new school. This is all right. Now, mind you, it says time for a little taste of the new school. Then you can tell how out of touch this motherfucker is. Whoever wrote, because all of these quizzes are different. All these quizzes are by different people.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell how out of touch this motherfucker is. He says, it starts off the question, time for a little taste of the new school. Of all of the choices, every single person on the choices list
is old school.
Is in their late 40s. At least. But anyway, Stop the tape. This kid needs to be locked away.
Oh,
Dr. Dre, don't
stand there, operate. Yeah.
How the fuck is this song that came out in 1999?
That is not new school, my guy. I mean, I guess relative to him when he first heard hip hop, but still, it's not new school.
But even okay. I slightly hear what you're saying with that. However, that was over 20 years ago.
Right. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like, now years ago, old. That's just wild.
I don't know.
This is what 23 years old.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Because there are certain songs that have been cataloged as old school.
Right.
Yeah. So when they hear anything that's not those
but
songs,
you still don't have to jump out the window.
No, you don't.
New school.
Yeah,
like,
he did
for a damn near 50-year-old man.
Yo, that's a fact. That song
anyway.
20 years ago.
Right. All right. I remember when I lost my.
Oh, CeeLo, Gnarls Barkley, whatever, because I know he changed his name and all that shit. Goofy ass nigga.
That's not what happened. He didn't change his name.
That wasn't. No, but that's not why I called him a goofy ass nigga.
No. I know that. But he didn't change his name. That was the name of the group. That was him and Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse.
For sure. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, him and Danger Mouse together was Gnarls Barkley. Which two rap groups collaborated to make a hit out of these lyrics? She getting crunk in the club. I mean, she work it. Then I like to see a female twerk, taking her clothes off. Ooh, she naked. ATL girl, don't disrespect.
Yang Twins.
I'll give you that. Can you tell me which alternative hip hop group put out this lyric?
Oh, and Little John. Yang Twins and Little John. Yeah.
I gave it to you, but yeah.
Okay.
And I will still cherish every moment. And when I start to build my future, she's the main component. Call it dumb, call it luck, call it love, or whatever you call it. But everywhere I go, I keep her picture in my wallet like you.
Damn, run that back again.
And I will still cherish every moment. And when I start to build my future, she's the main component. Call it dumb, call it luck, call it love, or whatever you call it. But everywhere I go, I keep her picture in my wallet like you.
All right, yo, give me some names because I
Gym Class Heroes, Company Flow, Pharoah Monch, Detroit's Finest.
Oh no, I'm not getting that. I just go with Pharoah.
It's interesting. It's an interesting choice. All right. So there's a Wall of Red. My brother's doing bad on Love TV. She says you watch it too much, it's just not healthy. The answer is Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5. You said Tribe. Number 2, woke up late for school, don't want to go.
Gym Socks Heroes.
Yeah, Gym Class Heroes. Yes, I'm fairly certain the answer was Gym Class Heroes. I don't know that song, but just I know how they. Yeah, I know how they do. You wake up late for school, man. You don't want to go. You ask your mom, please, but she still says no. You said Beastie Boys. The answer was, no, you said Run DMC. The answer was Beastie Boys.
Oh.
I'm really mad about this. Which CEO penned these lyrics early in his rap career? But I'm never off, always on to the break of dawn. COMPTON in the city they call Long Beach. Putting the shit together like my homie DOC. No one can do it better. You said Snoop Doggy. Go. The answer is still DRE.
Yeah, because he gave you he really gave you a hint in the beginning with the CEO thing, and then
but he ain't from Compton, ain't it? So that's
he said COMPTON.
Dre not
yeah,
from
but then he said Long Beach. So
and the city they call.
No, I got you, but I was listening to the Long Beach part, so I went Snoop.
So because I spelled it, you didn't get it.
Don't worry about it. Let's
Let's talk about sex for now. To the people at home or in the crowd, it keeps coming up anyhow. Don't decoy, avoid, or make the void the topic, because that ain't gonna stop it. You said TLC. The answer was salt and peppers here. Salt and peppers here. Put on those parachute pants. You said MC Hammer. That is correct.
That was a layup. That was an ad.
That was super dumb. Like, why would you start it that way?
Yo, it was literally already in the hoop, and he just
nigga.
I just Vince Carter that bitch. You know what I mean?
It's clearly elbow all in the room. do my stuff undercover, and now it's time for blah, 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 to watch you get the belly fat, a fat boy on a diet. Don't try it out. Jack your butt like a looter in a riot. You said MC Neapolitan ice cream. That's not even a person, Eddie. The answer is Cypress Hill.
I don't know much from Cypress Hill, dog.
Hey,
No, I get it.
They keep giving Left Eye the rap chops in other groups.
Yeah. But it doesn't. It's not about rap specifically.
It's about the.
But that's why I thought it was TLC, because I was just thinking like that. Then I was thinking like.
Napalm X did TLC rap, and I was like, well, they usually give Left Eye the rap chops on the group.
That's facts.
Yeah. Stop potatoes can't needs to be locked away. Dr. Dre don't understand out. I'm not ready to leave. Security died. Ready to be carried inside a cemetery and buried alive. Am I coming or going? I can barely decide. Let's drink and fit the vodka. Then be the drive. All right. Now it's Barkley. You got that right too.
I dare you.
But he got it right.
No, I was talking about the drive.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not gonna do that.
The Napalm said she lost this. His ass.
Well, I mean, that's true. Both things are true.
He's ass and she's awesomeness.
Yes,
facts.
Both things are true. She getting crunk in the glove. I mean, she work it. Then I like to see a female twerk it, taking the clothes off, bucking naked, ATL, hold on, disrespect it. A pot, yo, pussy. Okay, you got that right. Again, you came back and corrected it. I gave you the answer anyway, but yes, Lil Jon.
No, I just to make sure, because I was like, that was Lil Jon. Because then I remember the beat in my head. I was like, okay, that's Lil Jon.
Lil Jon, the East Side Boys, and the Yin Yang Twins, and the last one was indeed Gym Class Heroes. So dang, Eddie, you still in the lead, but only
I was slim, but I was clutch though, because those 2-point answers though.
No, real shit though, because the margin is slim. You're only in the lead by 2 points.
Hey, yo, I'll take that. We taking all wins and we taking all W's. Shouts to you know what I'm saying? Taking all W's.
Exactly.
That's a fact. You scored 4 out of 10. The average was 7.
That's fine. I got 8 points, so whatever.
Oh man. This nigga Joe Flacco elite.
That's funny.
So we want to thank everybody that once again took the time out on this cold Saturday morning. Hey, McKenna, nobody mentioned where you was at. We talking about we at, right?
Cold is cold for you.
When it's cold.
Hey, yo, we love McKenna. Oh, God.
Right? Because, like I said, when you guys are here, it actually adds to the show. Special shout out to Napalm coming in at the last minute with his ridiculousness. Special shout out to my man Jaded Nerd for starting it off with the ridiculousness.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, special shout outs to Special Space and Furman.
Especially Vermin, though. Like Vermin be on some shit, yo.
But they're bullshit today.
Contrarians for no reason, fam. Like no, they got reasons, but
it's reasons. Valid reasons.
This reason.
Valid reasons.
First of all, they listen to this show. So I mean, like that's
they just as problem. They're just as problematic as we are, just in text form, in font.
That's a fact. Yo, too into a Cold War, Cold Cuts, Too Cold Scorpion. Point of order, sir. I don't believe that you hate cold cuts. Though, yo. I don't believe that you hate cold cuts. Not for 1 second. I don't like cold cuts. I don't believe you.
Wait, ain't cold cuts just fucking meat?
No,
is it just sandwich
phrasing,
meat?
Yo.
Thanks.
I mean, that's fine. Cool, because I like fucking meat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like eating fucking meat. No, but isn't that just like
No, I like my stuff warm, like that warm.
Just put the shit in the microwave, B.
I don't want to do that.
It's not
a cold cut once you warm it up.
Well, then make it a warm cut, my nigga. Then you be eating warm cold cuts.
No, nigga, no.
I fixed it. Nah, shut up. I fixed it, nigga. Yo, let's get this outro out the way, my guy.
But yeah, once again, anybody listening now, never forget that the Insurrection Day Multi-World's first.
It's everywhere. Go listen to it.
It's everywhere on streaming services and Bandcamp and all of that.
Yes, indeed.
So go check that out. Also,
but Garrett heard he's fucking with it.
Yeah.
Go check out Napalm's new podcast. I Don't Wash My Socks. I heard that's the new shit on the podcast streets. Blowing up Spotify right now. Go check that out.
Love it.
Also, don't forget to check out Jaded Nerd's channel. Don't forget to check out Jaded Nerd's channel. He does the celebrity gossip beat. It's very entertaining. It's very articulate brother over there. Check him out. Very witty and funny as well.
The crazy thing about that is either you mad dirty or you mad rich.
One or the other, because you either throwing them away,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or you just got a bunt, or you just wear the same shit over and over.
Dirty,
crunchy socks and all. And y'all know why
crunchy
nasty ass niggas.
I know napalm though, so I know which one it is. So also don't forget to check out the Metas and Mutants podcast. Super Side Guy. Handling his minutes for that. And for those of you that are interested in supporting the Majestic Comics Patreon, we are looking at a February release for the comic book itself. Super excited about all the happenings going on over there. Super shout out to the Majestic ones as well as the Majestic 100s. Definitely couldn't do none of that shit without you. So for my man SPJ.
Hey, hold on. Just on another note, Sai has been doing a stream. When I'm not sure if it's a stream or it's a video.
He's been doing gameplay.
Of Guardians of the Galaxy. Check that shit out too on his YouTube.
Check that out. Definitely go check that out. Also, Addy did the logo. So,
that's right.
It's fine.
I throw that in there real fast. So, for my man SPJ, and my guy Adequate, I am Tombstone the Dead Man, and for the greater multi-world entertainment family, we are out. Peace.